Welcome back. It is now the early morning of Saturday, as you all, minus Sunny, have to prepare to head to the Guardian for your training, as well as a special task that Tori has given. How you guys getting there?
I got
Are we getting in Shit's van?
I don't want to get back in Shit's van. Victor's getting there early by skateboarding, because God knows. And then Victor will shoot y'all a text, specifically Evelyn and Tiana. Good luck surviving the drive over!
Yeah, Tiana slept at her parents' house last night and is going to go over to Jet's property.
Run?
Nice.
You could run over.
As you guys hop up in the van, Guardian, your wife has not spoken to you all night.
Is he on the couch? Is he on the couch?
I think I am.
Are you on the couch?
I think
You're
I'm
on the couch.
She's put me on the couch.
She woke
did
up.
she put you on the couch, or did you put yourself on the couch?
She woke up this morning, and she cooked one egg for herself.
Yeah.
And sat down and ate it at the dining room table. As you have to leave to go meet with them soon.
I sit down with her at the table. So, is this going to be a, paint the house by myself kind of thing, or is this going to be a just wait it out kind of thing?
I think that depends when you choose between the domestic life and the hero life. I should have known better than let Mark Bauer into my house, of all people.
He had nothing to do with this.
I hardly doubt that's the case.
Do you really think I'm lying to you? I told you everything. I've caught you up. And I've already apologized, and I'll apologize again because I was in the wrong. But I felt that flash of hope when I saw them fight. And when that car nearly took out those sweet people in that convenience store, I felt that rush. Not the rush of being a hero, but the rush of seeing real heroes again. Not Lady Lightspeed or whatever Ultraman is supposed to be. But real heroes like they used to be.
Marcus, I think those kids need you. I do. As long as you're not protecting all of Marcainne again.
I don't have that in me anymore.
You know how dangerous your line of work is. I know it's changed a lot. It's gotten a lot safer, but...
It's still... they were dangerous.
Not for you. You have enemies.
I know.
They're still out there.
I know. Yeah. And I'm sure that this will bring them crawling back, but... there are new, real heroes here. These kids are gonna be something. I couldn't ever bring myself to be the hero that Marcainne truly needed. But these kids, it's like they were born to do it. Each and every one of them, I see what I see what the Knights never could be. I see what Trevor, Macy, and I always strived for. What those two died for.
And that's why they need you. I understand that. I'm worried about losing you. As she places a hand over yours. I think I'm more worried that you getting involved will put a target on their backs. But your guardian.
They're very close to being able to handle the worst threats I ever fought. They're not there yet, but they're close.
They're just kids.
They're more than that. And I want them to be kids for the time they have left. I do, and I will, and I see that they're already making sacrifices that kids their age never should. But I know that they have the calling to them that I had, that we had. And I hold her hand back. You were no more than 17 when you enlisted in the Marcainne police force. You lied on the paperwork, told them you were 19. Almost lost your job when they found out.
It was easier to get away with those things back then.
It was. Sorry, that's smart.
Yeah.
You should have seen them. They take orders well. They listen. They work with each other. They want to, at least. They're working on it. Once they choose for themselves to have direction as a group, I won't need to do this anymore.
Marcus, I'm scared of losing you. I always am. Whether it's to a supervillain or a bad heart. But honestly, that was never my worry with hero work. I didn't think you were going to die from that, and I still don't, even at your age. I'm worried something's going to happen. You're going to lose someone again. It's going to change you just like it did back then. If something happens to one of those kids, you and I know you'll never forgive yourself.
But just like back then, I have to take that risk. I can do it right. Give them the shot that we never had. I can guard them from the same downfalls that we made. The hubris that led us into that fight. The same confidence, cockiness that brought us up against him. Speaking of which, do you remember where I put my heart medication? I cannot find it. I'm clueless.
She stands up as she walks to one of the cupboards and pulls out your medication.
Right where it's always meant to be. That makes more sense. As I pop it open, pop a couple, screw it shut. You'd love them. They're sweet kids. They really
I
are.
don't like kids.
I
They're
know.
probably annoying and loud and unruly.
They are all of those things. I'll ask them if they like jambalaya.
Do not bring those damn kids to my
I lean
house,
over and I
Marcus.
kiss her on the cheek and I get up and I walk out.
Yeah, she's just complaining.
Yeah.
As you head out.
Yeah.
On your motorcycle, in your car?
It's a chillier day. It's a chillier day. I'll take my car.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you make your way.
Do I take my sedan or do I take my fucking like muscle car? What do I do?
Gosh, I hate rich people.
Just retired.
Rich people.
Oh, what do I do? Gosh, gee whiz. I'll take the sedan.
Yeah.
It's better on gas mileage.
True. Okay, as you take the sedan, your conversation with your wife has made you
2004 Toyota Corolla.
just a few minutes past what you usually show up in, as you see Boombox currently doing some kind of trick on your skateboard.
Yeah, it's like trying to like do small little leaps with it, and then I'll just eat shits. Like I imagine, like as you step out of your car, you see Boombox slide alongside on the pavement. Ow! Ow!
You know, if you pull your knee up right before the second spin, your right knee, if you pull that up right before the second spin, and then you stamp it down, you don't have to worry about the board slipping out from underneath you.
Huh.
Go on, give it another shot. Go.
Sure. And then Victor will try to implement that advice.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Do you have...
Skate tricks? Yes, I do.
That's actually rad.
Go ahead and roll that.
I
I thought you did, but I
yes, I
wasn't
have
sure.
a +8.
Radical.
Use a hero point.
Holy shit. Fucking radical, dude.
26.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you nail it perfectly this time, as you land back on the ground.
Yes. God, that was so cool.
Yeah, we actually have a small skate park, just a couple blocks down from where we usually meet up.
That's awesome. I'm so used to going to the one in 12th Ward. Is it any
Ours
bigger?
doesn't.
Or is it less?
I don't think it's any bigger, but ours doesn't have giant cracks in it that, pose obstacles to skaters. And honestly, it typically has no one around because, well, this is a small, sleepy town. It's mostly just old people.
That's really awesome. I should check that out sometime.
Just a suggestion.
No, I appreciate it. I haven't been able to go much recently since I started hero work.
Back in the back in the early 70s, I picked up the board and in my free time, little we had back then, I did a trick or two.
Apparently, I didn't even realize. I had never even...
Skateboarding wasn't really big back then, I'll be honest with you. Was not what it is nowadays.
Yeah.
You could think that what's his name? That Anthony Hawk kid for
Tony Stark? Hey, what is it? What is his name?
Tony Hawk.
Is it Tony Hawk?
It's Tony
Yeah.
Hawk.
I thought I was making it
I was doing a silly old thing. Does Quincy not know who Tony Hawk is?
No, I know who Tony Hawk is. I
Most famous
just
skateboarder
mixed
ever
up
to live.
his last name with...
Did you guys know
I
that?
got
Did you guys know that Tony Hawk
Okay.
the sound effects on?
Yeah. He's also
hate
the
it.
first person to make a skateboard game in America, by the way. His mother's very proud.
Yeah.
Not pressurizing.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater is like a baby.
But yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
massive.
Really? I had no idea. Fucking played it growing up. Anyway.
I played it over.
yeah, I... Definitely where I first started picking it up, my dad did not like me skateboarding, said it was unsafe. But my mom was okay with it, so I did it.
Do you wear a helmet when you skateboard? Above gaming, do you wear a helmet?
Victor, I don't think Victor has since started heroing. Because he's so used to wearing his suit when skateboarding. Also, is this Marcus or is this Guardian?
Oh, it's Marcus. You guys are
Okay.
always supposed to meet as a
Okay.
or moving forward. He has asked that you guys meet not as your heroes because he doesn't want you drawing a lot of attention to the small town.
Yeah.
So he would ask if you guys show up as please your secret identities. Sorry.
No, you're okay. That will change. Then Victor will start writing with the rest because Victor came over here as.
Yeah, you're boombox right now. That's fine. Like, if you slipped up today, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Then Victor knowing that probably would have changed before you got here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that guy from whenever I was a kid. That's actually how I got into it, but.
Sorry, I'm just still fucked that you're a skateboarder. Don't know who Johnny the Hawk is anyway.
Okay, that was Quincy.
I know. I'm just
Tony Stark.
It's crazy.
Okay, literally, I was in my
It's just
head.
also the fact that we're playing superheroes is what makes it so funny. We're not like.
You mean literally Iron Man?
Literally though.
Oh no, you meant Robert Downey Jr. Got it. Love those movies.
Toby, fucking rat bastard, trying to get to the tree.
He never actually gets into it.
He did. Like that's how he got his bone last time.
They were down here, and also that's ripped open with a seal on it.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's open, and I've seen him smell it a couple times, and he always backs
Bro
off.
legit wishes he was Maguire. Tell me Maguire.
I understand the bit.
What?
Do you mean Tony Stark?
Sorry,
I'm
what do you mean
upset.
Toby Stark? Toby Stark.
Behold a man.
That's only funny if you let me shave your dog.
Well, he's not feathered. He doesn't have any feathers on him.
Featherless biped.
A man.
It's only funny if you let me shave your dog.
Okay, anyways,
And Chops is just.
as eventually, the wreck of a van with its bumper, like, dragging across the pavement as it drives down, pulls up here.
I hear them coming from
yeah.
a distance.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Crawls out of it.
Oh, are you talking about Jet's car? We're working on something else. We should have another car available eventually.
Okay, we are.
I'm going.
I don't know the maker model.
Gross.
I don't think it counts as a maker model anymore, but we're gonna get baby up and running.
I don't think it counts as a maker model.
Okay, solid ground.
Yep.
We are alive and we made
Yep. You gonna kiss it or something?
it. I'm thinking about it very much
Seriously?
so. Yes. Okay, we made it.
Were you able to fix the window from last time?
Got saran wrap covering it right now.
Yeah, I got
Oh, hey, you got it fixed. Nice.
I pick up my cane and I knock on the fucking door. We're going inside.
Next time,
Hey, we're.
please try to fix the suspension or something so that.
I thought
Can you
concussions were part of the allure.
No.
I mean, you still got in the car, so there's something there.
I don't.
Victor,
I'm.
Sorry, I'm giving them.
I want you to start coming here in the van with them.
Oh no!
You all should be showing up together as a group.
Oh, we're gonna have to fix something with the car.
Already the Guardian's plan is working. It's
No, Victor knows what that.
everyone inside go.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys see inside that there are chairs pulled up around the table.
Oh god.
And there are a bunch of like wires and a couple strange devices with paper that rolls and like little little arms with little pens on them that scratch.
Shit, is this a polygraph test? Fuck.
As you see, multiple like honestly kind of like high quality looking lie detectors set up. Notably, one for each and every one of you, including the Guardian.
This shit goes off randomly sometimes. Like, it's not... Fine.
Sit down.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I sit down with everybody.
Yeah.
I hook everybody up,
Nice.
and I instruct them how to do this right. You sit still. You don't move. You don't raise your volume. You stay calm. You stay collected. Don't tap your fingers. Thank you.
I don't know how I'm gonna say calm and collected. Be able to move.
Now,
It measures sweat, blood, heart rate, and stuff like that. So if you just stay calm, it's really easy to just not trip out. It's
Yeah.
pseudoscience.
Or
really easy.
alternative, you're
I-
always freaking out.
No,
You can't tell the difference.
Notably, you notice that it's actually missing a couple of things. Like, for example, the meter to test for your sweat and everything. As far as you guys can tell, actually, it looks like this thing only tracks your heart rate.
Crazy.
Peculiar. Okay. Now, what we are going to do here is we are going to say a list of truths. First off, how is everyone's morning going?
Fine. Pretty shitty.
Yeah, it was going pretty good and till right about now.
I have had worse.
I had a really difficult conversation with my wife. Other than that, it's going just fine. Victor. Evelyn. Did you agree to participate in an illegal raid with a vigilante known as Crucible?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you guys answer, both of you feel a as you get zapped.
What?
Okay, with a little bit more confidence and a little bit calmer. Did you participate in an illegal raid with a vigilante known as Crucible?
Yes.
Yes.
Both of you.
Ah, sucks.
Sometimes not as bad. Still bad. Not as bad though.
I reach over and I ramp it up.
What?
Just one notch. Just one notch.
It goes off without Victor even saying anything.
Chat. Have you and the rest of Quali-Team repeatedly broken into a facility in order to steal equipment?
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't get an answer after that.
No. Yes. Yes.
How do you?
Good.
How?
I've only gone once to that.
No, I know.
Oh, that was the truth!
We're not testing lies here.
Oh, you're just zapping us.
I'm trying to get you to be more confident and comfortable telling everything to your party.
Okay, sure.
Speaking of which, Tayana. And like he squints his eyes at you, and he looks at you like he knows something. Roll me a will save, real fast.
Tiana's not great at these.
Yeah, I know. You're plus
dirty
0 to
20,
saves.
dirty 20.
That's
Dirty 20,
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. He
Yeah.
looks at you and he says, if given the opportunity to increase your standing with Klein, would you leave Quali-Team?
Not anytime soon.
You are not electrocuted. Do you see the purpose of this?
Yes.
You too. Honestly, do you regret working with Crucible?
I regret I got caught, and I regret not communicating with my team. I wish things turned out better for Mateo, and I wish I wasn't forced in the situation. All of that being said, yes, I do regret working with Crucible, but I do not regret the actions I took.
I feel like I should regret everything I did. But I mainly regret how it hurt my team.
We'll sit. Just to see if you keep calm.
23.
Yeah, absolutely.
20.
Yeah, that's it. It's a DC 20. Y'all are getting it. As a...
That's crazy.
I know, that's crazy.
I rolled a 14.
Gulp.
Gulp.
Jet? Do you have unspoken feelings towards any of your teammates about what transpired?
Yes.
We'll say.
7.
I turn it down a notch.
Thank you. Swear, I've licked bug zappers before. I'm not supposed to be susceptible to this.
Wait, were you trying to microdose bug zappers? It's an honest question.
Heart rate. Hang on. Why? Sorry, Lawrence is looking for the words here. Yeah, no, there's sorry. Do you think you have it in you to trust your teammates moving forward after the most recent actions?
In certain ways, yes. In certain ways, no. In terms of some of the actions, in terms of in the fight, yes, I can still trust them. In terms of some of their decision making, it will likely take a little bit for me to get back on that. Yes. It has been a little. It has not been anything to prove that they have earned that back yet. This conversation hasn't really increased that either.
Quality. Tell me your honest opinion of the loose cannon you have on your team, Sonny, and whether you think that expulsion from Quali-Team is a valid punishment for his actions.
In short, it's not. I think what he did was dumb, but I think a lot of being a hero is sometimes acting, and I just don't think his mind is caught up to his actions yet, which will come in time.
I don't give a rat's ass what the contract says. He acts like a hero every chance he gets.
No, I do not think what Sunny has done should the expulsion. No.
Sonny acted with what he thought was his best interest. I don't think I would have acted the same. However, I do think that I would have the dissolvement of Quali-Team before the expulsion of Sonny from it.
You see, he reaches under the table and lifts it up to show that for the last minute, as you guys were answering, he has had the entire table unplugged, so there was no risk of getting zapped. And he drops the board. Go ahead and take all of the gear off.
I gotta get better at these. Just in case. Beating them, like, heart rate stuff.
I don't think lying is a very. I don't think you need to get good at lying.
No, I just don't
I'm
want to
trying
get
to get. I'm trying to train you to get comfortable telling the truth. Lying is a hell of a lot easier in a lot of circumstances.
there. Yeah.
Telling the truth is going to result in better. No physical training today. Not in terms of not fighting. I frankly, my back is not doing it. I slept on the couch last night. Moving forward, your agent Tori Moreno and I have discussed training that is required. Communication, first and foremost. Secondly, PR training, being able to handle the press. Thirdly, being able to communicate effectively, efficiently, and honestly with your agent, whoever that agent is. Finally, basic teamwork. I will be publicly making an announcement that I am operating with Quali-Team, but that will not be for probably over a week. So you will have more press come your way because of that, I am sure.
Yes.
So we will start with training on that today and anytime you can visit me through the week. Jet, after this, I do want to meet and talk with you. Is that acceptable?
More than fine. My Sunday is freed up.
Speaking of Sunday, all of you need to be available tomorrow, 5 a.m. Not an option.
I have something that I'm required to be at about 3 p.m.
That is more than fine. It will not take that long.
Excellent. I just wanted to make sure.
All good. 5 a.m. You are going to meet me at 12th Ward's Klein Agency location. We will be leaving from there together in a Klein registered vehicle, and we are going to be going to a Supermax facility. The vigilante known as Crucible has demanded to talk to you. I think it is in all of your best interest that you hear him out, and moreover, that if he is going to do some talking, it is more important that you all and I be in the room when he does it. Talking with villains after incarcerating them is important. Understanding their motives, their methods, their drive, listening to what they really want. If there's anything that you should learn from Mark Bauer, it is that a villain is a person who wants something. And sometimes you can destroy a villain forever by helping them get what they want in a non-destructive way. So we will be going to meet with Crucible. Is there any information that you have not shared with Tori or myself? I am not going to raise my voice. I am not going to get mad. But this is your opportunity to share it if you have not.
Genuinely trying to think, is there anything? Like for...
Quali-Team as a whole? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Though Tiana does raise her hand. I have
Sorry.
not told Tori this because I don't know to make of it quite yet myself. Me and Sunny had went on a mission to Mexico City a while back, and we had brought back a magical tablet thing.
Tori gave me the documents about that. About all of Quali-Team's adventures and various missions, and I've been catching up.
Okay, that's good.
I'm familiar with the details that you've reported.
And that it got taken from me by a shadowy figure that's attacked me like twice now.
Yes.
I had a encounter with them 2 nights ago, where I thought it was a dream because I went to sleep and then woke up in the place. It was not a dream, and it was the shadows with a man. And Taylor will just go through and explain everything. And she has the tablet again, and that she's going to meet with the Jade Emperor tomorrow.
Marcus seems like super, like he's rolling with this super well. He has no questions. He takes you at your word on everything, and he has to see the tablet.
Yeah, Taylor will pull it out. I don't know how to use it.
Classic ancient artifact.
Yeah. I don't know how to use it yet though.
Neither do I, but this gives me an idea.
Okay.
I hand it back to you, and I get up and I walk over, and I start going through more old cassette tapes from Miss Venice.
Nice.
As I start going through them, and I pull out like 5 or 6 of them, and I walk over and I set them down. Begin listening through these. This is everything and anything that she knows about whatever mind shit she did. I don't. I think in the tape she calls it psychic feedback or something. I don't know.
Alright. Sure.
But she mentions in it that what she did was not far off from how a person harnesses magic.
Okay.
And that there's something about the mind and the soul that has to attune.
Alright, sure. I will go through that then.
Good. Speaking of which, status updates on the training we've been doing.
I've listened through it many times. I do it at least once a day. I'm just practicing, concentrating on it.
Good. You've been practicing outward power?
Yeah, trying my best. I'm still really struggling at keeping it at any notable range, but...
Good. Keep it up. Focus on range. Focus on power. Focus on... You know. Evelyn. I recognize that you have a lot of responsibilities in your life. It is important that you keep up with those. You're doing that. I am not giving you specific training yet. Right now, I'm telling you, if you can harness the power that you have displayed with your vines, if you can become more, I don't know, aware, I guess, precision, focus on commanding plants to do very specific things. Focus on getting plants to bloom. Focus on getting trees to turn their leaves in a direction. Focus on causing carnations to change their pigmentation. Focus on the on the fine details. We'll meet in person individually and we'll have a conversation about this.
Got it.
I need to understand your powers and how they work a bit better.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that.
If you can bring next time you're here a dossier of your power descriptor limitations and capabilities provided by Klein, whatever you went through with your testing.
Yeah, I did my physical recently, so I'll just give you
Good.
that.
That'll suffice.
Mm.
Quali-Team, I would like to say that I am beyond impressed with you. Your actions taking down Crucible and the patience and self-control, Jet, specifically you, were able to show when Mateo was on Jet's property. You didn't act as children, you acted as adults, and I am proud of you. You acted like heroes, each and every one of you. I'm sorry, it's just getting me. Where's Rising Star? Didn't you say she was going to be?
I was actually about to mention that. Unfortunately, she was put on a mission today. There's an announcement of a new train that they were putting on the track. She has to be there.
I saw that in the paper.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sorry about that. She apologized.
Don't apologize. There's nothing to be done about it.
Though she would likely be here. If you would alright with it, she will attend next
She's
time.
still welcome.
Excellent.
Sooner her than the other one. I turn to you guys and I go, there is a empty factory just outside that wall. And I point to one of the walls where it doesn't look like there's a door, but as I reach over, I click a button on the table as one of the walls with like various like suits and everything opens up into just like an empty fucking factory. It's the rest of the factory that this room does not take up. Go out there. I drop a fat fucking stack of papers that have writing, but mostly pictures on them for basic martial arts techniques.
Nice. Does the factory have windows outside?
High up windows.
It's pitch black. You're the only one who notices this. You guys just think they're blacked out.
What time is it?
It's about
It's
6:30 in the morning. 7.
Yes, I'm.
That was earlier than I thought it was.
My heart is fucking racing as you guys see. I like clutch it as like I start having a flashback of Master Magician blacking out the sky in Marcainne as I start fucking panicking.
What's wrong?
He's dead. He's dead. I get up and I quickly I like walk to the you know what I do? I walk over to one of the like launch poles.
Yeah.
As I walk over, I
Oh no, what?
I take my jacket off as I walk over. I put my arms out like this, and my old suit up machine. I've powered it back up as you guys watch small mechanical arms slide my suit onto me and compress my clothing underneath it. As I have a machine that suits me up in a full round action. As I grab onto a pole and I go, "Stay here," and I launch up.
Should we get changed just in case?
Probably.
Yeah, okay, I'll go into the corner over there.
I launch up as high into the air as I can get, and I look out in like at Marcainne. What the fuck?
The whole sky is black.
Oh no!
That's bad.
I land down on the factory rooftop as I pull out. No, actually, I go to the device built into my wrist in my new suit.
Yeah.
As I pull up the the Buzz Hero app.
Yeah.
Looking for what the fuck is happening.
You have some official hero notifications. Which is nothing that immediately calls for the attention of Guardian. It is currently considered under control. But there have been some updates. There are supposedly monsters in Marcainne.
Do that.
Yeah. They have identified them as trolls.
Okay, no, didn't
Yeah.
see that one coming.
They believe that there is magic going on, and that magic is the source of this.
No.
Yeah. But other than that, that's the extent of the development so far. Do you guys want to look at your phones and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it on, like I set it up on like a box so that way I can change while
Yeah.
looking
You
at
guys get a lot more information than Guardian because there are videos of things. As you see, actual just like mythological trolls.
Also, I will say by this point, I don't think it's. I would have had you guys meet me around 10. I'm sorry, like,
Okay,
it's
okay,
not
okay.
super early. So.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's around 10 o'clock.
Okay,
which,
cool.
which,
Then that's
which is
better, yeah.
closer
That
to
works,
the
yeah.
timeline. It's closer to the timeline.
Yeah. As you guys just see mythological trolls, that have been terrorizing a number of portions of the city, wrecking stuff. You guys see the superhero known as Cosmix.
Just fucking wailing on him.
He's engulfed in green flame all the time,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like Johnny Storm from the comics, where it doesn't even look like he has a body. He has a vaguely humanoid shape.
Nice, yeah.
Green fire.
Yeah, as
With
he is
glowing
just slamming into this troll over and over again. As the troll, each time its face gets deformed, it regenerates and builds itself back up. But other than that, there's no call for you guys to actively address anything.
I slide
Everything
back.
is out of 12th ward.
I slide back down the launch bowl.
Cosmix is so cool. That power is awesome.
You're
Damn,
right.
them trolls is ugly.
Yes.
Alright. Are you sure? I can try to.
Please don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the active live feed. You watch as a superhero lands down from flight, a lilac purple suit with a white circle that has like the vaporwave pattern off of it, with white arms and feet that also trail off in that fade, with a purple lilac hood over her head.
Who is that?
You have no idea.
Hey, do you recognize this hero?
I mean, the Guardian Well, I mean, the Guardian stays as up to date on heroes in Marcainne as he can, especially since he got back into it. Do I recognize this hero? They're so new. I accept no as an answer.
I was gonna say yeah. I don't think so because they
only just
probably
had their,
haven't had their debut yet.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
no.
you keep up on debuts, but
Yeah.
yeah. No.
I don't. They must be new.
Man,
It seems like they're handling it. In that case, today's an extra point of training for today is going to be staying out of things that does not involve us.
Should we just stay in like 12th ward in case monsters spill over?
No,
Okay.
we're training today.
Understood.
There are heroes there. In fact, 12th Ward is going to have a congregation of heroes later. They can handle it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Something that you have to come to terms with is trusting in the capabilities of other heroes.
As you see two blurs move on the screen, as you see Think Fast and Mind's Eyes.
do I recognize them as that?
What do you mean?
Do I recognize, do I know those heroes?
Do you have a hero thing?
I do not.
Then roll an untrained lore check. Or a skill check. Intelligence check.
Oh, it's Think Fast.
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind's Eyes and Think Fast are a hero duo.
Oh, I recognize these few. Is it, Mind's Eyes, Think Fast, Speedster,
I
and, Teleporter,
Yeah.
And
Telepath,
That's psychic in general. They're Mind's Eyes is usually. described
yeah,
as a
I'm
psychic.
trying to think of how Victor would describe it. I know
sure,
I know they're psychics, both of them. Their suits look really cool.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
need
I don't know how they
to-
got Mind's Eye's costume to look like they're blinking all at different times.
Those are real eyes.
That is the worst answer.
Oh,
I disagree
good.
fully.
wow.
Okay.
But Think Fast looks really cool.
What were you saying?
I'm gonna take a moment.
Evelyn recognized.
I'm gonna take
Nope.
a moment to
Why would I recognize these two?
talk with Jet. The rest of you in the factory, I want you without powers to focus on sparring. Basic moves. Stay focused. Don't get distracted by the darkness outside the window.
You guys don't even notice it. It looks like they're just blacked out.
So is aren't you just tinted windows?
Yeah, I
No,
thought you
they're
blocked.
not tinted.
Okay.
Okay.
The sky is blacked out.
Oh, I don't like that.
Magic is a powerful and dangerous thing. If you're going to be involved in it, Tayana, you need to understand just how
Yeah, no.
scary it can be.
I've seen something very similar to this. I don't like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I probably would have guessed your thing over
Yeah, me too.
whatever is
they're blacked out.
happening.
Having no context. That's what Eli thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought as well. I forgot this guy got blacked out for that thing.
Nope, a vampire made the sky go black. Anyway,
Ew, gross.
I'm trying to think.
I gesture for the door for everybody to go.
Yep.
As I shut the door behind them,
Mm-hmm.
resealing it so it just looks like a wall.
Y'all are stuck.
There is a door out of here, but it is chained shut, so...
Alright, time to disable this device. Disable chains.
Okay.
So free for all.
Yeah, Guardian and Jokers.
Jet. Mayfly. I like the way you operate. Your role in combat. No, let me correct that. Your role as a hero. It's crucial. Not everybody knows how to play it. Not everybody knows how to run it. I know it doesn't look that way, and I'm sure sometimes you feel like you're not helping. But you should lean into what you do best.
You referring to thinking on the fly or being a general nuisance?
I'm referring to being small, being quiet, being a menace, being distracting, but moreover, being a tool to make things happen. You very easily can decide how a combat goes. Sonny can punch someone as hard as he wants, but if that person doesn't back down, you stop the normal people from getting hit. You draw attention to yourself, or you don't draw attention to yourself. You're damn hard to see. I can find you because I have hearing. I can hear your wings beating. But even then, that's difficult. You get small, and you're gonna get smaller. I've been going through and looking in the reports, the personal best from when you were first registered to the personal best that you have under your last training. You've shrunk several inches in just a few months.
Yeah. It's been semi-consistent training, but honestly, this is going to sound weird, but it's the best way to think about it. It's like clenching a muscle over the entire body. So when I'm panicking, in like combat situations, it makes it easier.
I flex and you watch as a blue energy, like this aura just emanates out of my body. It's the same with this. Nowadays, after a long period of training it's instinctive, it's reflexive. When danger comes my way, my body simply reacts. And it puts up a defensive aura. It feels like my whole body tenses.
It's kind of weird. I get a similar thing. It's not really like a whole body tense. It's more like I don't know. I get twitchy. Like my skin crawls and my wings shake a little.
And you can feel.
It's just like that. The best way I can think about it is everything's a bug reference with me. Is like you swing at a bug and it moves before you really start swinging your hand.
Can I ask you something, Joe?
Depends on the question, but I already put
Why is it the last 3 times you've met with me, you look like you're beat to death? As in, beat, exhausted, drained. I get that being a hero is hard. But you have bags in your eyes that, frankly, what are you, 19? That a younger than 20-year-old simply should not have.
Well, younger than 20 shouldn't be working this many night shifts.
How many hours are you patrolling?
Yeah. Averages out per day, probably around 6, but it's scattered between 8 or 4-hour shifts. Mostly night shifts.
And how many days a week?
6.
Don't you have a job?
Flexible hours, part time. Maybe 20 hours a week.
And then you go to a concert every Thursday.
Yeah, it works out with the patrol schedule. Leave early to patrol. Helps get me up on those afternoons.
Don't you see what you're doing? You're running yourself ragged.
Yeah, well, I'd rather do that than sleep through something that needs to happen.
You've mentioned this before. Is that what happened when the Quali-Team encountered the villain known as Echo?
Don't think you need your zapper to get the answer on that. Yeah. Saw it, slept through it, felt guilty. Figured if everybody was out of it because of that fight, I'd cover. And then I don't know, even now that they're all pretty well back from it, still covering. But it's
Yeah,
not
what
like
did you used to do before you became a hero? What was your daily routine?
Varied for the most part. Wake up when I wanted to. Spend a day doing whatever. Usually has some consistent things like if I was feeling up for it or needed a little cash, I had a job at a gas station. Spend the day kind of loitering. Personal projects mostly. Bit of dumpster diving here and there, a lot of walking. And, well, you know what I get up to Sunday nights? I suppose used to, now that I recall.
So you're telling me you went from not a care in the world to carrying the world on your shoulders. Basically overnight.
Put it like that, yeah.
Do you want to be a hero? I don't need reasoning. I'm asking a very straightforward question. Right now, do you want to be a hero?
Right now, sir, I want to sleep. Don't get me wrong, I'd choose to be a hero. I'd love being part of Quali-Team, and I'll fight to keep my place on it, but
But you need to be fighting. Fighting the real fight. Not sleeping, giving up free time, that's not the real fight. You're not a hero because you want to sacrifice all the things that make you a person. You're a hero so other people don't have to do that. Your friends are heroes so you don't have to do that.
I grab a pencil and I grab a piece of paper and I write down a to-do list for you. And I mark times next to each item. Number 1. Sometime on a Sunday, maybe. Rob Klein Junkyard. 3 days out of the 7-day week, wake up when you want to, unless phone goes off. And I put next to that whenever the fuck you want. I go down to this. Start picking up junk again. Whenever the fuck you see it. I go down below that. Stop listening to an old man tell you how to waste time. Always. Underline, underline, underline. And I write 5 more little bullet points, but I don't list anything in them. I leave them blank for you. And I slide the to-do list over. Why are you doing any of this if you're not having a life? I spent... I spent 30 years watching Marcainne fall, crumble into a hell pit, and I wasted 30 years of my life. I didn't have friends besides the ones that fought and died alongside me. I met a beautiful woman and did not ever once go on vacation with her until the year 2011. No, sorry, actually, until 2012. I met her in the 80s. I wanted to have kids and a life. And I'm 85 and still a hero. Jet, you gotta be a hero right. You gotta do it correct. And you do it right now so that when you're 85, you're not doing this. My heart is not failing because I'm old, and it's not failing because of some injury or some fight I went into. It's failing because of stress. I was a hero from 1963 until 2012. I take my mask off and I show, like, just really my full age just really shows in my eyes. Do you want to be anything like me?
No, sir.
Good answer. The next time I see you, I want to see you at least an inch shorter.
Can do.
For fuck's sake, Jet. Talk to a girl or something. Or a boy, I don't want to be reductive.
Don't make quite as many promises on that one, but I'll see what I can do.
Alright, go join your friends.
Sounds good.
Hey, and get a good one in on Victor and Evelyn.
Can do.
Get a good one in.
Yeah.
Don't open the door.
Oh, we're going to get more than just a good one on
The
Evelyn.
fence on that
If I
wall.
attack with +0.
Yes.
I have a
Wait, don't
plus.
open
I open one of the vents to let you
No,
through.
plus 8 to
Right,
attack.
don't open the door. Sorry.
Crazy.
It's because it's in Maine.
Nice.
Not flying, crawling.
Yeah, oh,
No
base.
wings.
No wings, there you go.
And,
Okay.
let's see.
It would have been passive notice for us.
Fuck it.
You don't need to do that.
Huge.
If true.
Incorrect. 15 was the original, but with that, 22.
Yeah,
Anyone
none of
have
us.
a
I don't even think.
Passive notices of 22? Anybody here?
My notice is 15.
My notice is 10.
I watched them on security footage as I'm like watching them, and I like try to find Jet, and I can't spot him either on the cameras.
That's iconic.
What is your plus to hit with melee?
0.
So Victor is really the only one who is like dominating here.
Tiana has a +6 to hit with her strike.
Victor has
Fire.
just a +8 to hit melee.
Yeah.
You want to punch someone? You want to punch someone?
What are the benefits from stealth?
I think we lose our dodge bonus.
Yeah,
yes.
bonus
Yeah.
half
It's
of it.
literally that's what it is that they lose their dodge bonuses.
Which puts me down to a 10.
And remind me, you said get a good strike in on Victor and
and Evelyn, but like, you can do your surprise attack on whoever you want.
Fantastic.
Just the other one, just spawn him.
Yeah, you seem to be doing pretty good.
Victor does seem to be dominating, yeah.
So,
See,
growth
recently
strike,
I
I
had
believe I had
I've been
+1.
working a lot with Natalia recently. She's
you like
a
this?
lot better at this than I am.
I'm pretty good at fine-tuning my fire with
No.
my will. That's why I can hit really well with it, because I can
I've just been
move it.
doing long range stuff. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
judge distance when you're up close like this.
If I could pull out my fire, I'm pretty good with that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, again.
Yeah,
And then Victor will go.
I'm not gonna lie, Evelyn. You're roughing it.
No, it's not good. It's not good at all.
I think Victor's taken some hits.
No.
No.
You earned a hero point at the start of the session because
Yeah.
you get a hero point.
I
every session.
also want to let you know Victor's
Yep.
defense right now is 10.
I rolled a 9, and I was really sad.
Oh, okay.
But
Reroll it.
hero
Reroll
point.
it. Reroll
Oh, you
it.
physically can't roll low enough.
It's roll for
Now I
that.
can't, but I wrote the same number. Hi, 3.
Do a 13.
Run to a 13
for a 19.
Plus.
for a 19.
Oh, you have +6 neat.
Because I'm small.
Yep.
And up the
Damage
damage DC by 1
because of growth strike.
because of growth strike.
As from seemingly nowhere.
It's like, yeah, usually you want to make sure that you're constantly moving so that
I
way you
imagine
Yeah,
you,
I just kind of
you
more
not
rooted
being a
in
part of the
place. It's just
conversation
how you
probably
shoot.
see
It's like you want to have
Jet
firm footing
walk
on the ground, and
between
then you wanna
Victor's
get-
legs,
It's
look around.
That's fucked up.
Groin shot.
What's your AC on that 16?
16.
Okay.
Oh no, Scott just looks confused.
That's a 21.
So it's like a fridge.
It's like, and then just
Or
like,
you just get lifted.
yeah, I think I'm lifted a little bit, and then I just shove you out of the way. It's like, ow!
Ah!
Jordan goes, oh god.
Why would you do that?
He told me to.
I don't think you okay. me to do that.
Over an intercom, I did not say to do that.
Okay, well, what about this?
That's the rest of training for today.
Nice. Awesome. Is that Jet scene?
That is Jet Scene.
You may add 2 hero points.
I'm up to 3 that I haven't used.
Yippee!
And
I have you two left.
Yes.
And we planned yours.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Well,
done,
yeah,
we have done
uh,
nothing.
We'll talk about it.
I will use all 3.
Oh.
Whoa.
This is over the course of the next week.
Uh-huh.
2 of them are going to bump up my rank in shrinking by 1. Still not enough to change the size
That's fine,
category,
that's fine.
but over the next week I will shrink just a little bit more.
Yep.
Additionally, one of them is being broken, the last remaining one is being broken up into skills. Upping my bluff by 3 and my jury rigging by 1.
Nice.
He's officially now better at jerry rigging than Victor.
Woo! Yippee! Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Good to know. As how does training go for you guys?
How does physical combat, hand-to-hand combat go, or generalized training? Because those are 2 different answers.
Physical combat's the training for today.
Awful. Fucking abysmal. Evelyn,
I think I do pretty good.
Evelyn is so bad at close quarters. Like, it's like
worse than the average person at close quarters, I think. Evelyn does not put any weight behind her punches. Is like fine with like dodging and getting out of the way, but Evelyn's like very used to like more like rolling with the punches and focuses so much more on defense and healing herself that she never gets like off any like meaningful attacks or grows in like attacking in any way.
Evelyn, don't punch them, punch through them.
It's yeah.
Imagine your fist going right through their head.
All right. And then she punches and it's like to like the left of the foot. Like way too much power, no control over direction at all.
Yeah.
Harold, do you need glasses?
No, it's
Victor just backhands
For a
you.
moment, and I buy them all like a super protein heavy lunch. And so when they're done, when they finish up around 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep them here until 2 o'clock. All of you have a like super protein heavy lunch waiting for you.
And one thing that I will note with this one, Jet seems to be just having fun with this.
Yippee.
It's back to old Victor and Jet days where they would just beat the shit out of some days.
At some point, Jet's like, man, you're being really annoying throwing punches. You can't reach me when I'm on your back.
No, you can't. That is so unfair. Get back.
I told all of you not to use your powers. I come over the intercom and I go, Jet, you can use your powers.
All right, great. And then I back up against the wall.
Ow.
Yeah, ow.
You didn't have to leap at it.
I didn't use my powers.
Felt like it. Please move.
Tayona, Victor's pressed against a wall. Punch him in the face.
Okay.
No, that's so uncool.
Wait, let me move first.
Vault off. Socked you in the jaw.
Yeah,
Ow, that almost
guys-
hurt.
Tayona's punches don't hurt.
Yeah, neither do Victor's.
you guys would get back into Marcainne about an hour, or sorry, about like 30 minutes, because it's only like a 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes after, seemingly an incident with a train has just occurred. And news footage is circling now of, I imagine,
Yeah.
a big person catching a train.
Yeah, basically, you guys see a lot of footage. So the new train in Marcainne that can make its runs in 7 minutes in between the other trains was supposed to make its way, I believe, into the First Ward train station, correct?
It was leaving First Ward into 12th.
Into 12th Ward?
And then it was
Okay.
going to loop back around to go to First.
Okay, as it gets to its 12th Ward location, you guys see several pieces of footage. The train actively being broken out of by some kind of vampiric-esque monster through one of the windows, as on top of it, inside of it, are vampires and heroes fighting.
Trolls as well on the roof.
Trolls as well, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole shebang. You guys didn't see the train tracks are busted outside of the 12th Ward train station, and then you see the possibly biggest footage of it, which is the train coming to a halt right before it goes off the rails in the train station, with the help of a bunch of heroes, namely a very, very large over 20-foot tall hero
24 feet.
that 24 feet, yeah. Hero that you guys have never seen before. They wear a orange, black, and white suit. Super suit fully covers everything. No portion of their body, no mask or anything, just a full heavy covering. As they catch the train and manage to stop it, with the help of some other people. You guys also see there is. Throughout all of the video footage, cosmics. You guys see a heroess known as Sorcerer's Stone, right? A magic hero who has the ability to control stone.
Any and all Earth.
Any and all Earth.
That
You
includes
guys
gemstones.
see and get names for the lilac hero named Manifest. You guys see very briefly a hero in a green suit with these white arrows all over it, known as Hops. And the large one, the 24-foot tall
Wait, is
one,
that guy from the boat?
is called Vakari. Who else was there? Am I missing anybody?
Rising Star and
Rising
Hell
Star
Falcon
was there.
were
Oh yeah,
the
Hell
two other
Falcon
heroes
was there.
who
And-
helped to stop the train.
Yeah,
And Mize and Diff.
Mize and Diff. Yeah,
And Mize and Diff.
Think Fast and Mind's Eyes. So
There is a
big event.
a very brief shot that keeps being put on the news of Mize and Tiff getting launched off the train by some sort of magical blast, but then like no one was able to track them when that happened.
Yeah, the Vakari image is the second most popular image of her catching the train. The first most popular image is Mark Bowers holding a baby. That
He's got like a little trickle of blood on it.
Oh, yeah.
And he looks like a fucking hero. And it's like he's passing this baby off to its mother, and his like light shines on him. There's a twinkle in his eyes.
I didn't know he had that power.
That is the number one image.
Anyway, Mark Bauer's a hero.
So, the hero.
What did
You guys' phones are blowing up from Kane. Oh my god, Mark Bauer's a hero.
I don't want to say it. I
Yeah.
don't want to say it.
Yeah.
I want to shout it from the rooftops. I told y'all something was gonna happen. I told y'all. Told y'all.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes.
Okay, as long as it does that. It's not really something that we were
Yeah, we can.
called to do anyways.
Yeah.
So we couldn't have done anything.
I'm glad they had it handled.
Yeah, no, I'm glad like nothing happened. Minus the vampires and trolls.
Well, if,
Yeah,
I thought
that's-
trolls were like bridge things
if
or something.
King showed up there, then he showed surprising restraint. So that's impressive.
Yeah, that's actually.
Kane said
Guys, I was there. Oh my god, that shit was crazy. Rising Star on a train.
And you didn't use your powers.
No, I just helped people get off the train station.
Hey, that's good work.
Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, crying face, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up.
Hey, what was that one emoji in there for?
Mistype.
Oh, okay.
should I roll plot? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, my sense motive is really good.
Anyway,
There was a massive event with a bunch of heroes. So many heroes, which is why you guys, nor Guardian, got called, because
they had enough.
Too many.
actually enough heroes.
Quantity over quality.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So funny.
But you mean the
name of the
quality?
session.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that should be the name. Oh my god, that's a better name for the fucking for the one on what I.
But that means we didn't name Tiana and Sunnies.
What's up?
That means we wouldn't have named Tiana's and Sunnies.
Oh, that's right.
I could do it though.
No, don't worry, don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry.
we'll see.
Quantity over quality is such a good one.
It's Eli fucking incredible.
Didn't plan that for anything.
Kane texted in the chat. You guys seen these new 12th Ward heroes?
The big one.
I list them off. Hops, Vakari, Manifest. I'm missing one. Hops, Vakari, Manifest. Who am I missing? There's a fourth one, isn't there?
Yeah.
I forgot. I have something to do after this on Saturday.
There's only 3 that are heroes right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hops, Vakari, Manifest.
Yes.
Yeah, I texted. Hops, Vakari, Manifest.
Speaking of which, I have something to do after this appointment.
Oh, right.
I have to take somebody to First Ward.
It's true.
Oh shit.
Who?
Sister.
My sister.
You guys got out of training at 2 p.m. You have an appointment at 3 p.m.
Nope,
No,
that's
that's
on
Oh, it's
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday.
Never mind.
Sunday.
Anyways, yeah. As
Jet Sunday.
you
is training.
get out at 2 p.m. from training,
Training Guardian.
as you spend about 30 minutes with your friends talking about and going through video footage and things, before eventually at 2:30 you get a message from Zoko. Hey, so when are we going?
Oh shit. Jet, I need to get back fast. Have we driven back yet or no?
No. You guys have been
Oh,
standing
no.
outside of
No, we need
Guardian's
to-
thing,
we
like
need to-
literally just
oh,
checking your phones about everything that's
I forgot I had
looked.
something to do.
You said you need to get there fast.
Yeah.
How fast?
As fast as possible, realistically.
I walk back inside, come back out dressed as Guardian, rolling out on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
A lot Grease better hop on.
Okay. Yep. To the crane building, probably.
Top speed 300 miles per hour. We
my
fucking rip it.
Holy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to go
Yeah,
back
but
normally?
Important question.
Yeah.
Is the cane you use to open the door a specialty key, or is it the knock that's the important part?
It is the cane, actually.
Because Jet does try to knock, and then tries it again, and then tries it again, and then gives up.
Why were you trying to get back inside?
Wanted to.
But,
Unsupervised.
absolute menace. Absolute menace.
Absolute menace behavior.
I was told not to let the old man tell me what to do. And
That's
I've been
true.
curious
That is
what
true.
else
That
has
is true.
gotten there.
Okay.
You can try to get.
Do you want to
anyways.
ride? Do you want to ride back with
You're
us
It's
try
not
getting in
perfect.
through the roof.
in the car?
I know I can.
Why are you smiling, Evelyn?
I just.
It
wanna
seems
know.
like you're delighting in something.
I
I
just- I
think it's a real asshole move of
Do
you
you want
right
to ride back in
now.
the car?
I guess that's my only option.
Yippee!
Right.
We're weaving through traffic.
Is your phone charged?
I
Yeah,
mean,
I was like,
it usually is.
You guys
Why?
outside of the Clyde.
No, you can pick music.
Oh, yeah.
It's just got the Bluetooth speaker in it. You're gonna have to open
Gets
the
off.
glove box, but
Okay,
should be
thank you.
taken
I
out.
will see you tomorrow morning.
Do we need to fasten the brake or the bumper back onto this thing, or is it just gonna be straight?
Stay on
Yeah, you got
will,
duct tape?
Not using superpowers to run to her, to the train station and tell Zoka to meet her
Maybe try to
there.
hold it with
Yeah.
the vine.
No duct tape. No, I got something. Grab like a bungee cord.
We got twine. All right, gonna use some twine. Yeah, it's Victor.
I bungee cord it, hook it onto the cover for the headlamp. The headlamp cover pops off. I'll duct tape that back on. That's not enough.
Wait, we had duct tape.
Huh? Oh no, when we get back.
Oh, okay.
I don't have duct tape on me.
I think my
Why don't
parents
you
would
have
kill
duct
me if
tape
they
on
saw me
you?
riding in this.
If this didn't kill me.
Hey guys, does the Guardian hate me any less?
Doesn't
Why?
hate you in the first place.
Guys, is Jet just lying to make me feel better?
I never said hate.
The Guardian has never said they hated you.
As you get to the train station, there's
Okay.
still a massive buzz about, and also the train's
down.
broken.
Yeah, that shit's fucked.
As you in the crowd eventually find Zoko, as she's not really sure what to do. There are so many people here.
Shit, you would find Kane too. I'm so fucking
Oh my god, yeah. As you are making your way towards Zoko's, you finally caught eyes on her. As Kane, you are making your way towards Teonic because she's here for some reason.
Tiana!
You look away.
They're still here.
Zoko's
Hi.
gone.
Hey, what's up?
I'm supposed to be meeting my sister here because we're supposed to take the train the first
Oh,
one.
let's find her. Oh my
But
god.
I don't know.
There's so many people here. Yeah, she could get lost.
Okay, let's find her. Yeah.
Okay.
There are still a lot of heroes doing cleanup, but for the most part, the buzz about everything has gone down.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Uh,
it doesn't take you guys too long.
search through the crowd and find
As
oh, do we just find her?
yeah.
Okay.
As you guys eventually find Zoko.
So we can't take the train.
Hi.
Hey, nice to meet
this is
you.
one of my friends. Sorry.
I'm Kane.
Hi, I'm Zoko.
Wait, sorry. Just be like careful.
What
Bro-
happened to you?
Bus accident.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That sounds bad.
Yeah. Oh, you can share.
Does he know where you were?
Yeah. Yes.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna go. She's gonna show me.
No way! Wow.
So we're probably going to take the bus because the trains are down.
Ooh, bus
It's gonna
schedule.
take forever to get there.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be mad if you're there like after 5.
Oh, I guess I could take us there pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just run us there.
Awesome.
Diana hasn't told her family. Diana hasn't told her family. The powers have the consequence, and she has to act like it doesn't.
Brutal.
But also like she's so much
Has
more
to.
conservative with her powers already that a run
Yeah, you could
to first district isn't that big of a deal.
you could just like call a cab.
I could, but
I could call you a cab.
That's fine.
We're gonna have the money. I mean,
It's fine. I've got that.
Does your friend want to come with us?
you know, as cool and awesome and super amazing as that sounds, no, I'm gonna go drink a soda pop. That's a lie. Have a good one. And I walk away.
Is he gonna take drugs?
No!
I don't think so.
I walk back. I'm gonna go. Okay, no. Honesty's warranted here. I don't want you to think I'm gonna do drugs. I'm gonna go talk to a girl I like. I walk away.
You can admit it.
Is he okay in the head?
No, he's not. He's a weirdo. He's nice though.
Hey!
He's a person. I'm being quiet.
Very good hearing.
So what
It's
were you
not true.
doing?
You just said it
Oh,
sexually.
what?
What were you doing?
Just now?
Yeah.
Hanging out with my friends.
What?
I was hanging out with some of my other friends.
When
That's
do you work then?
I can go in. It's kind of like freeform hours.
Well, yeah, but like,
Tomorrow I can
doesn't
go
that
to
mean
work.
most of the time would have to be on the weekend because you have classes all day throughout the week?
It is mostly on the weekends that I work.
So
but
why aren't you there now?
because I don't have a specific amount of hours I have to work.
You can work super late too.
I can also work super late, so that's typically what I end up doing. It's just working at night, usually like 6 to 9 or so.
Okay, so you're running this there?
Yep, I shouldn't be. I can do that. Alright, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Esteona will through some capacity
Yeah.
just get us up there quicker.
Yeah.
Up the first ward.
You are exhausted because
That's a whole other person.
that's a whole other person. Granted, Zoka doesn't weigh that much,
No.
but whole other person.
Whole other person.
And you still experience all of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep. But as you guys eventually get outside of the Fine Tower.
Okay.
I find Rising Star and have her sign my poster and move forward.
She
Anyway,
does, yeah.
I tell her I'm a huge fan. Anyway. Sorry,
Kane
I just wanted that to
Kane
be said.
is a loser.
I just wanted that
Oh,
to be
so
said.
iconic.
Kane is like just a loser.
I know.
Do you
Bro is holding the bag
do
and
you
somehow still
get
fumbling.
any autographs of the other people?
Every hero there.
That's amazing.
Um,
You do get one of Vakari and Manifest, as well as Hops. Do Hellfalcon and Sorcerer's Stone want to stay around to give autographs? Because I don't particularly take them for that type.
No, neither.
You
of
get
them.
Cosmics as well, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I definitely get a Cosmics autograph. Kane's tuned in enough to know that Cosmics is he's like known to other heroes as a bit of a shithead.
Yeah.
But I get his autograph anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried he's gonna make a scene if I ask all the other ones and not him.
Probably.
Yeah, he might.
Average Johnny Storm moment.
Tell me about it. I do try to get a signature from Hellfalcon and Sorcerer's Stone, and they just fucking leave.
Yeah.
Hellfalcon fucking calls a cab. His jetpack's fucked.
That's so funny.
He broke it in order to slow down that train.
Weirdly enough, you can't find Mind's Eyes or Think Fast afterwards, but...
Oh shit, I really want their autographs. Oh man. Alright, well. That's what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Teleporters and whatnot.
You learn a little bit about it. It seems like Hops is some kind of telekinetic. You're not sure. Haven't gathered that much.
Dangerous.
Manifest was really bad at explaining her power. But so far you've gotten flight and super strength and sometimes other things maybe.
On a good day.
Like
On a good
immunity
day.
to vampire bites, I guess.
Yeah, and sometimes other things maybe is her words exactly. And then from Vakari, you get the fact that big as she grows or she shrinks the deck down to a good 6 foot.
So, that's pretty cool. What's your deal?
What's Kane
I
5'2"?
Grow
You're
as this
5'7".
double voice comes from beyond the mask.
Sick. How are you doing that with your voice?
It's just how I speak.
Can I do that?
No, I do.
Wait,
not
why do
think
you
so.
just speak like that? Are you mutant? Sorry, secret identities, right? I totally get it. Not that I know anything about that.
Right. Do you want a picture?
I would love one. You're so rad.
Autograph?
Yes, please.
Good. I'm still not used to pens, but
I hold up my Rising Star poster.
she grabs it like this.
Fantastic. I'm loving everything about this. In Kane's head, this is an alien.
She's not got through the necessary PR training yet.
Not at all.
Space aliens.
Literally just thinking Jet is gonna
aliens.
fucking lose it. I like she signs and I just go, thank you so much. Okay, and I pull out my phone and I like angle it and then I like angle it down so it can like point up. I just go, and there we go, and like click like that. Great stuff. Looking forward to seeing you keeping us safe in 12th Block.
Yes.
Good catch on the train, by the way.
I had help, but...
I mean, for sure. And, like, Rising Star, I point to the poster, literally the best. But, like... You got that train.
Thank you.
Anyway, have a good one. I just walk away. Oh, and after a fight, not that I know anything about this, eat a protein-heavy diet. I walk away.
Audrey, who doesn't eat. Amazing.
I don't know that.
That's iconic. Okay, yeah. As,
Immune to eating? What?
what all do you show Zoko around your workplace?
Not much.
Yeah.
Because
Keep that
all
shit
Tayana
low.
promised was to take her into it.
Yeah.
Though Tayana does take her to like how Tayana recognizes at a level what this is Tayana buying her silence.
Mm-hmm.
Tayana knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Of which Tayana is going to get her something from like one of the like the nicer like tech stores in the area.
Yeah. What did you tell her you do, by the way?
I make equipment is what I told her.
Yeah.
Yes, is that I make equipment, superhero equipment, and I left it very vague, intentionally so.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get her some sort of like, because this is, I imagine there's also just like some of the nicer tech stores in the area, just because it's next to the client agency's building. That makes sense. And what do I?
I have an idea.
Sure.
Because I don't think Zoko can keep her mouth shut when she's in a really fancy tech store. As she just starts picking out things that she likes, not for you to buy necessarily.
No. She's just like, ooh, the thing.
But no, brand new client phone. That's an option.
Yeah.
And a very nice microphone, a very nice camera setup.
True.
And in general, just like streamer equipment.
Real.
Yeah.
Tiana will buy her a very nice microphone. Well, how much is that gonna cost at this place?
I mean, not too much compared to like for like you guys just getting paid what you get paid.
Yeah.
If you want a very nice Klein microphone, I'd say on the high end, like you could get like 100 to 150 and get like the on-brand.
Tiana will
the
spend
microphone.
150.
Yeah.
And get like the top of the line streaming microphone for her.
Oh, so what? You kind of love your sister or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm trying to buy the bitch's silence.
Oh, okay. So you love your sister or something. I see. I understand. Oh, okay. Good old sibling.
You guys walk out of the store. Was that to make up for not showing me your workshop?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I also can't really show you that, so.
You like totally could, and then you probably get fired. But
Yeah, I'd kind of like to keep the position for as long as possible. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I like working there. For the first couple of weeks, I spent a lot of time there, and now I've been trying to make sure I spend as much as I can. But school has been keeping me pretty busy.
if you showed up like 2 hours earlier, we could have took the train. And if you showed up like an hour earlier, we could have seen everything happen.
Yeah, I wish I did. That would have been pretty cool.
Also, did your friend go get a bunch of autographs? I kind of wanted autographs.
Oh, dang, we should have done that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
I forget about the heroes. Like, I'm just not really a big fan of the heroes.
Oh my
So,
god. He's like totally into one of the heroes, isn't he? Like one of the hero chicks?
I think so, yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
Zoko is so real.
I love her so much.
Does she have villain point?
Oh my god,
What
which
a
one is it?
fucking
Do you know?
mess.
Do you know? Has he told you?
I've got a pretty good.
Shut your fucking mouth. If you say it, you get punched so hard. Oh, I'm talking to him. But, I'm talking to no, I get it.
Say it.
Well, I mean, let's go through what
Shut your mouth.
what heroes were there. I
Mhm.
mean, of them, there's only a couple. I mean, he likes girls, so I mean, there's only a couple options there, and he's
Most of them are
I was
women.
gonna say, yeah,
Okay.
only Hellfacken and Cosmics were the guys
Yeah,
there.
they're women.
Well,
Hops, yeah.
Hops. I totally forgot about Hops because mine and Tiff were out at the end.
yeah.
So that leaves Vakari, Manifest, and Rising Star.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Sorcerer's
and
Stone.
Sorcerer's
Sor-
Stone,
yeah.
What's that?
No, Sorcerer's Stone left, so.
Well, she was around the same time
she
Health
was,
Alchemy.
yeah, she was still
So-
there.
She was there kind of like fixing shit.
If you
so-
say Sorcerer's Stone, I'm gonna puke.
No,
Okay.
I'm just.
Hey, yo, she hot as fuck.
It's the
I'm s-
age difference.
Oh,
So
push
the
off.
options are Sorcerer's
People have crushes.
Stone. The
No, that's not an option.
No,
We're
I
gonna
don't
go
think so
with
either.
not that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that either way. And then there's the.
I don't even know the two other
Vakari,
heroes.
That was the big one, right?
Sure, yeah.
My friends were talking about it. They were all over the news for it. And then
Just say Rising Star.
Manifest and Rising Star. And I'm pretty sure it's Rising Star, considering he was holding a poster to Rising Star.
I was. That's a true statement.
That totally makes sense.
So probably Rising Star.
So embarrassing.
You know, we should set up like a friendship meetup of Anya and Zoko. They would be so powerful together. Unstoppable.
Throw Aaron in there just to chill it out, just to dial it down.
No, because then Aaron will get bullied. You don't want that. They're like Anya and
Yeah, but if Aaron
bullied.
gets
Do you guys want to
bullied,
play Mario Kart? What?
but if Aaron gets bullied, then Kane shows up like a fucking
And Kane will get bullied. And he'll be crying.
Kane claps his hands and destroys a building. Hey, are you doing okay? Yeah, that was really loud. It's okay, buddy. Don't worry. They're dead now. You don't ever have to worry about those mean girls ever again.
Okay,
Child murder
Anya's
couple.
likely to die.
Child murder conflict.
But Zoko might live through that.
You can't say that shit, bro.
You like Cannon should say that.
Child murder is okay in some situations. King
Okay,
Connolly.
I'm not gonna tell
2024.
mom and dad.
I would greatly appreciate that. I will tell them at some point, just not as long as I can.
But if you make anything cool, you have to tell me, please.
I will let you know if I make anything cool. They don't really have me working on anything all that interesting though.
That cannot be true. What's your project right now?
Right now they really just have me fixing small little breaks in anything, pretty much anything like that from factory has been broken. They just hand it to me and say fix it. I don't even think they put it out on the
Boombox suit. You're working on that as Sayana.
I am.
She hasn't told Zoko that she's.
I'm working on super suits now.
Super suit.
Oh, I didn't realize that. My bad.
Yeah. I'm working on like
Though I
gear.
do need a bluff check.
Yeah.
I'm not working on anything interesting. Fucking strike super suit.
Could you go to the Marcainne folder?
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
I got two.
Not bad. I don't think she has an astounding sense motive.
Where are you?
Okay, we go +3 to. Okay, I
You
got
only plus 3 to
to
buff? Really?
Yeah, only +3. I haven't had a chance to put more into it.
There's Zoko.
4 to 17 though. So
17 is really high.
That's
though.
it's pretty good. I don't think she has a very good sense motive.
I don't think so either. Technically,
I have a
because she
better
could
bluff than you?
Still
Insane.
roll higher than that, but she's a
Yeah.
3 to sense motive.
Okay. So she got a roll 14 or a 15 or higher.
That is doable.
Because it does go to defender.
Achievable. She did not do that.
Rolled a 19.
She rolls her eyes. Okay. But the moment you get something cool, I should know.
I will let you know. It'll probably be a while before they give me anything all that cool. I'm still kind of just starting there, so.
Okay. Thank you for helping me out.
Yeah, of
And
course. How have you been? Do you still use your powers all that often, or do you mostly just kind of?
Never.
Never?
Why? What could they do ever?
I don't know. I'm just curious.
All right.
That's so
I think
funny.
he's rolling a sense mode.
I use my powers pretty
From a
often, so I was just
distance?
curious. If you
No,
if you like
no.
Okay,
practice
well
them.
your powers do useful stuff, like carry you across the city in no time at all.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like stopping stuff is pretty useful too.
For who?
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of cool.
What would I stop?
I don't know. I mean, it's more just to use it. I like having superpowers is fun.
I should just knock stuff over to stop it?
I would.
Or you can stop stuff from
That
getting
sounds
knocked over.
pretty cool. Or just, I don't know. I practice my fire a lot. That's mostly what I've practiced lately. It's very exhausting.
That's because you have cool powers.
I think you have a really cool power too.
I don't. To do what with?
The stuttering is making it worse, by the way.
Tiana, you have like the one power that like every superhero wishes they had. By the way.
That's true.
Are you aware of that?
I feel like
Like if you walked up to Klein, they would just
Uh-huh.
let you be a hero because that's what happens to every speedster ever.
that's fair. I don't. Yeah, I'm not very good at it, so I just don't feel like I can use it all that well. I'm like a little bit faster than what I tell most people, but it's not great.
And then you have pyrokinesis like Dad, so that's like the second coolest power ever, actually.
Yeah.
If I walked up to Klein and told them I wanted to be a hero, I would get met with, to do what? And I don't know what I'd answer that with.
I feel like there's a lot of things you could do. I feel like stopping stuff's really useful for that. I mean, like
stop the train?
You could have stopped the train.
I can't stop a train,
Have you
Taylor.
tried to stop the train?
I think I would pass out.
I don't think you. Okay, maybe like as you are now, yeah. But if you trained your power, you could potentially stop something like that. You
And
could.
what would I train my power on?
I don't know.
People.
Innocent civilians.
If
Your
you'd like
teachers.
sometime, I could
Not
I
so
could help you, and
innocent
we could go somewhere. Probably. I don't know. We could go somewhere. We could find somewhere. Like I could throw things, and you could try stopping them in the air.
Bullets. Start with a gun.
If that's something you'd want to do, I could help you with that.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm fortunate enough to be able to train my power on my own for the most part, but I've got to be really careful because I could burn down a building very easily.
You train your powers?
Yeah. I mean my
Why?
fire because I mean
Your
that.
fire?
Yeah, that seems really.
Why?
Because it's really useful actually.
For what?
What Dad uses it for welding.
Are you welding?
Yeah.
Work on gear, yeah.
I use it at work pretty often. With like metals and the sort, welding things together is really easy. I am nowhere near Dad's level.
I have
He's-
the
he's a
lamest
good
family ever.
Welding's pretty cool.
Welding is pretty cool. I don't know.
Hey there,
That's
kiddo.
coming from
I
someone
think
who doesn't have a
welding's pretty
welding
neat.
certification.
I think I'm pretty cool personally, but
Yeah, I think you could be.
You suck so much, God, I hate you!
You're a speedster pyrokinetic and you weld for a living.
I do not. I mean, that's what I do right now. But I also go to college, and I'm going to do much cooler things in the future.
I hate this family.
Children.
If only she
Tiana with
knew.
a magical, mystical artifact that in her backpack right now.
Okay, that would only piss her off more. Like,
You want to see the school tablet?
are you trying to double the complex this child has?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, if Taylor was cool, it would only make it worse. Truly and honestly.
Yeah, you not being cool actually is like a blessing.
It is, which Shanna doesn't even fully realize.
Yeah. You being a fucking loser.
But yeah, no. I don't really. I tried training my me being my speed before, and it didn't really improve it all that much. I don't know why. But I've been able to improve my
Bluff
fire
check.
control.
This will be against her passive since bonus, so 13. So she has no reason to believe you're lying.
Oh no.
Do you have yours?
Oh no.
I will use a hero point against that 3.
Oh, okay, that's really bad. I was like, if it's close, it's not gonna be that bad because it's just a passive check. But
23. I rolled a 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when do you want to start training? Where are we gonna train?
You know, a really good train yard.
Today's.
That's an Marcainne.
Yeah. No, that's outside of Marcainne.
That's what I said. A really good train yard outside of Marcainne. It's a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, but I don't have a car.
That's actually valid.
Yeah.
Then it's like a fucking 3-minute run.
It's a run.
Oh, push
Taylor is avoiding using her powers.
That's fine.
Poorly.
That's a valid. That's a
What do
valid.
you mean? This is the first time she's used her
I
powers.
think I can do that. I should have time today. I don't really have much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be able to do that today. We could go somewhere. Where should we go though? The best place I really know is unfortunately.
No.
That's the best place I know.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to either.
I'm gonna get my sneakers dirty.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
no, it's
gosh.
pretty nasty.
I wouldn't have cool parents, but anyway, but the regular made me look even a little bit uncool because I'm a little princely fucking bitch.
What is happening?
Actually, no, I know where we could go. We could go to the park. We can go there pretty. And that place is pretty okay. It's been everyone works on cleaning it up, and that's going pretty well. So we can go to the park.
Are they gonna get mad at us for like throwing and using powers in public?
Nobody's really ever around that area.
Okay.
So.
I just thought there were a lot of dangerous people there too.
We'll be fine. Most of the people who are at the park are pretty okay. They're usually friends with Evelyn, so as long as, since I know Evelyn, they usually won't bother us really.
Like the criminals there too?
I don't really ever see criminals over there.
Are we talking about the same park?
I think so.
Okay.
This kid hasn't been to the park in a couple
This
of
kid
weeks.
has not been
Yeah.
to the park.
Yeah.
He's been doing some fucking work.
So is Evelyn.
We will go to the park.
The criminals do hang around when Evelyn's
They
around.
used to, for sure. Yeah. Also your friends.
I remember
They don't not hang
I
around.
shot 13 cops in one day, and that was a record.
Sorry, they're all your uncles.
They
Your
are
friends
my
and your dad. Yeah.
Your aunties and your uncles.
Yeah.
Evelyn, I ever tell you that time we went pig hunting?
Yes, Chris.
The great pig hunt of 03.
Do you remember when we were snowed in 05? Snowden is code for coke.
Yeah. I killed that whole fucking mine. I got married and divorced in 3 hours.
Evelyn or Kane, are either of you guys at the park?
Evelyn is.
Evelyn's at the park?
Nope.
Okay. As you see, Tiana and her sister, her younger sister, which you very rarely see, walking into the park.
Hey, what's going on?
Zoko wanted to practice her power, so I thought this would be a pretty good place to do it.
Neat. That's actually really cool. Sorry, I'm in the middle of like cleaning up this. The gazebo's like I've been in ruins forever, so it's just trying to clean out the area around it. It's kind of just tricky, and then
Nice.
I was also going to try to
It looks
pretty
nice
it
here.
up.
It looks nice here.
Yeah, Kane's been helping out a lot with that.
Who's Kane?
The guy you met at the train station.
Oh, the guy that likes Rising Star.
Yes.
So
Nice.
good. You
Zoko's so caught up on that doesn't even register in her brain. Wait, you're telling me that twink ass kid was like cleaned up the park? Physically how?
That has not clicked.
Someone answer that question. Do that, man. Am I right?
If you want to get out of your way, I can go to like a different area, but like
It should be fine. We're just going to be throwing stuff around.
Tiana says I should try training my powers. I've never done that before.
No, but you like
try training. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've been using my powers a lot to like help like brighten the area up, like just like make sure that like I've been using it as more like design around here, like make flower sprouts, stuff like that. But I don't know what. Actually, I don't even know what your powers are. So I don't know how to help with that.
They're stupid, so it doesn't matter
I don't
anyways.
think there's
No power.
That's not true. Catch yourself before you wreck
You
yourself.
should tell her about this one kid who has a weakness to his own damn power.
No.
You should tell her about the brave story of Butterboy. I told you guys about Butterboy. I told you all about Butterboy.
I've never heard about
Butterboy is a dude whose power is exclusive.
Oh my god,
He can convert any water into butter.
Yeah.
And like, whilst on one hand, wild, on the other hand, useless.
Okay, is it salted or unsalted butter? It depends on the water.
Depends on the water.
God damn it!
It legitimately depends on the water, yeah.
Holy shit.
That's awful. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Bro drinks beer and it turns into butter beer.
Not the good kind.
Yeah. Just buttery beer.
Do you guys hang out with Kane like a lot?
Butter.
And like Jet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jet's friend?
Victor?
Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll sense motive.
Yeah.
I think we're too deep. I think
Why she would not.
I think we're a little too deep.
Yeah, actually.
I wasn't gonna ever put it together until Evelyn was like, "Yeah, I use my plant powers to plant things."
I think we're a little too deep in.
Come on.
And Evelyn trains her power all the time.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Are you guys doing a sense?
We need
Would
to add
this be?
NPC
Should I use a bluff check or a diplomacy check?
Is she trying to hide
what's
that?
the one?
Is she trying to hide that she knows from us?
No, I think she's kind of trying to point at it.
They were. Okay.
Copyright strike.
She rolled a 24, by the way.
It's crazy because I rolled a 25.
Ooh.
I rolled a dirty 20. 19.
So with you guys are both had very high rolls. And the general consensus you come to is surely not. Surely not. But no, it's very clear that she has put it together. But she in her head is also going, surely not.
Surely not.
Surely not.
The right thought
Yeah.
was doubting it.
we need
she has
something
the
to-
exact right thought, but there is no way she has put her sister as Alacrius. That's not possible.
The
But who
speedster
else would have
creates fire.
powers and be able to move really fast, and also
Plant
have a friend
control.
with plant control,
And sounds.
also have a friend who can clean up the park super well, and also have a friend who's a bug who can fly and shriek.
It's simply not possible.
Because you're Tiana and that's her sister, and you could never.
You need to eat shit right now.
I know. We need something big right now to prove. We need us at some other location, but we don't have anybody
Who's
who
a
can do
So,
bug who
How
can
long have you
fly.
guys been training your powers for?
I mean, I've been training my powers on and off for like years at this point.
I've been starting to clean up the parks in Thorley High School, so. Like maybe middle of freshman year. Sounds about
Did
right.
everyone go to high school with you guys?
Yeah.
Did you guys have that club?
No, I wasn't in that club. I was in drama
That
with
club?
it. Yeah. I was in drama with Victor
So,
and
Tiana's plan was she was gonna throw stuff at me.
that's a interesting idea.
Not at her. Around.
Hey, you should start with a gun, Evelyn. What?
Just
No.
What the?
Okay, let's practice. Stayana will like pick up a rock
Yeah.
and just toss it in the air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, please make a ranged attack throw.
Don't suck.
I got a plus 0 for this. 11.
11. I see. 11 is pretty not great.
Against a commoner, though.
Should I roll,
Please.
Because slow is on people, not objects, right? She has telekinesis for objects?
Correct.
So I'm
Then
going to roll a
she
telekinesis power check.
Yep.
That is a huge plus.
Yes, she's very good at this.
Oh my god, I rolled a 19 on the die. Oh my god.
It's a rock.
31.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
Jesus
What kind
Christ!
of coke is your
Excuse
sister
you?
on?
She has 12 ranks in telekinesis.
What?
She can only stop things. She's limited.
She has higher
Which is why
ranks
she
in
has-
telekinesis than Madam
Fucking
Motherfucking
hell.
Moneybags.
It's because she's limited to
Did
stop.
you
It is because she's only
Madam
limited
motherfucking money
to
bag?
freezing things, meaning she cannot move them. She can't even reverse them. At least not
You
yet.
would not understand.
But
Do it for the love of the game.
yeah. As
The love of the name.
she holds up her hand,
I'm
as
straight for the love of the game.
it just freezes between you both, as it glows with this kind of yellowish energy.
That's your power is so cool.
Hey, throw something heavier.
Okay, I'm not going to lie.
Tony, back off the fucking park!
My bad, I'm high as fuck. I don't know where I'm at. I'm sorry. Hey, Evelyn, you a good kid. I love you.
I gotta deal with this.
Back off the fucking
Tony, what the fuck?
Hey, you tell your dad that he's a good man. What he did for me and my wife, I'll tell you what.
Tony!
Evelyn walks away. She drops her hand as the rock falls to the ground. She goes,
There was a
"What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
Oh, hi.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
I don't know what you're saying.
No.
No.
You're so weak. You're so weak. Only one wants to win, guys.
You're a snitch!
It wasn't a dream.
You're right, you're snitching with all the real.
What?
So I was like,
Is that what you do for work?
no.
What are you talking about?
Would you believe me if I said no?
No. What?
Evelyn, did that kid stop a rock in the air? Or am I go crazy?
You're going crazy, Tony.
Oh, I'm high. I'm really fucking high.
You said this 3 times, Tony.
I'm sorry.
Tony, let me...
You tell your dad that he's a good man.
Okay, Tony, we're going to the detox center.
Yeah, Evelyn, could you take care of?
Yes, I think...
They told me not to come back.
They legally can't say that.
I lied.
I know.
I love Tony.
We need to get Tony some help.
That's what I'm fucking doing.
We need to get him better.
We've been doing that.
Zoko started pacing around the park.
And then she does it super quickly. She develops super speed.
Super speed.
Oh,
Caveat,
okay,
stress.
okay. So,
Limited to stress.
no! You're my sister!
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
that is.
Is that why you got the scholarship?
No.
Fully separate.
That is unrelated.
Just rad as fuck.
Okay.
That is fully unrelated. I got the scholarship first.
Wow. Victor is...
Yeah.
Okay. Jet? How?
It's a very good question.
Fully accepted Victor. Wow,
So
that was
Paradise
quick.
can heal people. Evelyn can't do that.
Yeah, she can.
She can.
Don't ask.
What?
She's listened to it very often.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay. So, if you guys were hanging out before this, why weren't you guys at the train?
training.
We were training.
You guys do that?
Yeah.
Like all the time?
Not all the time, but
A couple times a week.
a couple times a week, depending.
Like all the time.
We're pretty busy a lot of the times. Yeah. That's why I'm down here so often.
Oh my god.
You cannot tell mom or dad.
Okay.
Please.
What do you mean, please?
I am asking very nicely because please, I cannot do
What
anything.
happens if they do find out?
I have to talk to them about it, and I'd rather not.
The world fucking explodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want. Because I know that they're not the biggest fans of superheroes. I know that. They don't like. They're not the worst that I've ever even heard of or met about superheroes. But I just. It's.
You guys are like popular.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
really popular.
Yeah.
No, like
We are kind of a big deal.
okay.
It is really exciting. But yeah.
She doesn't even know the half of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't tell mom or dad
And preferably no one else.
or anyone.
I would appreciate that. Yeah.
Ever.
That your sister's super cool and is a superhero and is rad as fuck.
I would appreciate it, but I can help you train. I
How
can do
fast
that.
can you go?
The fastest I've ever gone? I did it one time and it exhausted me, but the fastest I've ever gone was 1,000 miles per hour. I typically max it
That's a
around
lot.
250 miles per hour.
A lot more than that.
Oh.
That's a lot more than the 30 miles per hour.
Tayana's family think it's 50. They know it's higher than what she tells everybody, but they still think it's 50.
Okay. Okay, so you're like a super awesome, powerful hero with super awesome, powerful hero friends. And Kane is a hero that has a crush on a hero, and he's not just some weird fanboy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a bit more normal.
And also, Kane is Sunny, that guy that punched the fucking Tarask into the ground.
You're friends with Dropkick Daniel.
I wish you would have said it anything else. I was hoping for like a moment of this.
Dropkick
Wow,
Daniel, the
that's
most like mileage we've ever gotten out of it.
Never outgrowing Dropkick
Literally never stop.
It'll go to Sunny's deathbed. Like,
it literally predates.
I was trying to tell you like, here lies Dropkick Daniel. Not Sunny, not Kane Conley, here lies Dropkick Daniel.
Here's the deal. Sunny will one day learn to accept it
Yeah.
and like embrace it. That will be years down the line.
I'll look on it with nostalgia, even.
Yeah, but that will be years down the line.
Yeah, that is Sunny.
Okay.
Next year is the 10-year anniversary
Wow.
of his passing.
Yep, that is and
How did this happen?
Yeah.
I mean, Victor has been trying to get us as a team for a very long time.
You like
Yeah, but they didn't let you because Victor and Jet are Victor and
I'm
Jet.
so upset right now.
You are correct, yeah.
I'm
That is why. Particularly Jet is the biggest draw. It's mostly Jet. And then,
I'm sorry.
I thought
don't you
Victor
mean
has to wear headphones because he
monitors?
can't use his power around himself.
yeah, that is true. That is true. But it's. And then once we got Sunny and he wanted to join, that's when they fully put in with us. So
That is crazy.
yeah, it's been a crazy few months now.
Okay, so when could you start going this fast?
I've been able to go this fast for quite a while. Not this fast, but I've been able to go faster than what I tell other people for most of high school.
Okay, so I've actually been training my powers too. Not because I wanted to be a hero.
Oh, okay.
Should I become a hero? I
mean,
can't do that. I can't do anything with my
Definitely
powers.
could. I mean, think about it. Your powers. The reason I say that is I can think of multiple scenarios where your powers are very useful. I tried to use my powers to do your power, and I kind of did it, but it backfired on me. On the big
Blizzard?
Yeah, I tried freezing it, and it backfired onto me, and I was frozen for like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was terrible. But yeah. Oh. This is something that I don't know. I'm trying to think on how to explain some of the things. I don't know how much you actually know this because of your power, but our powers are like my super speed isn't technically super speed. It's slowing down time, as opposed to going fast and speeding myself up.
That makes sense. Dad like talks about the calendar god all the time.
Yeah. So, and that is why yours is like pausing, like actually just pausing time on something.
Yep.
So, yeah. We learned that I learned that recently when I went down on the only trip I've done outside of Marcainne. I did one
To where?
back down to Mexico City.
You went to Mexico?
Yeah.
Did Dad and Mom know?
I told them it was a trip for college.
Okay. To Mexico.
I don't think I said Mexico. But,
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, I guess I'm trying. I'm going to trust you fully here because there is no reason for me not to. Also, the thing that I do at Klein Agency is I don't actually work on gadgets. I do work on things. I just actually gadgets is part of what I work on, but I primarily work on super suits actually.
Like for your friends?
For,
Most of their suits suck.
So I generally my actual job is working on their like everyday super suit line or whatever they're working on.
Did you look at your own suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiana will pull it out of her bag.
Yeah, this is, I made all
In
of this myself.
public.
Yeah, the part.
Vaguely.
Yeah. Yeah, Stan will pull it out, and yeah, I
If
made
anybody
all of
sees,
this
nobody
myself.
will
I've
look
actually only been working on Victor's suit recently.
Where do you guys train at?
Either one of the Klein
The
buildings,
augment.
Fuck.
or there's a town south of Marcainne that we go to train sometimes.
Really?
West.
West of Marcainne we go to sometimes, yeah.
And then
You guys can help me train. My powers.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to help you train your powers.
Like all of you.
Sure. I mean, I imagine the others would be more than willing to help.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Kane's a little bit out of commission right now. He's,
I can't believe I didn't know. Jet is like
Jet is the biggest liability in any of our covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
notably,
if you hear
the
him,
hero Mayfly has said maybe 3 words on
Yeah,
camera.
that's why she didn't put it together. But also, she objectively knew that Jet had wings. I don't know how she wouldn't know that. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
that's why Jet never speaks. Or Mayfly
Um,
never speaks because he knows it's good for us.
No, I have been training my powers, by the
Really?
way. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I don't just have the calendar god stuff that Dad always talks about.
Oh, what else do you have?
Something stupid again.
What is it?
Okay. As she walks over to a nearby tree,
I can sense
as
clocks.
she walks behind it, as she appears next to a different tree.
What? You can.
Via plans.
What? What did you?
Damn it, Lawrence.
What? What did you just do? Did you just teleport?
Yeah.
What?
That's how she
What do you
disappeared
mean?
in the
What's
crowd.
Tiana's
Or
intelligence?
Hmm?
What's Tiana's intelligence?
20.
Yeah. Tiana's gut just, she feels like she's gonna vomit right now.
Teleported.
Yeah. Who?
You teleported in
New Quali-Team. You have
the
teleported.
shadows. Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
What?
Sorry,
not
no,
that
no, it's really cool. It's really cool. I think that is the coolest thing ever, honestly.
I can't go that far.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not, sorry. No, that is actually the coolest thing ever. You can teleport, that's so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What
I
do
can
you-
also see in the dark.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too, actually.
You can?
Yeah, I got that recently. Yeah, I didn't even train it. It just happened. Or I could just see in the dark all of a sudden during a fight. It's really useful.
I thought I just stared at screens too long.
Stared at white
Honestly,
screens.
that's real. That's
I use blue light mode to train my dark vision.
Hmm?
Oh my god, you could just teleport. That's so cool.
No, I can't. I have to like as she like takes her hand and drags the shadow of the tree over her, like touching.
Oh, you can only teleport from shadows.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, she dragged.
So you got that from.
She drags the shadow over to her.
That's so cool. You got both mom and dad's powers. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean,
I don't have anything that I think is from mom at all yet.
no, you could just go 1,000 miles per hour.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that consistently. I did that one
How
time.
fast do you go consistently?
If my normal top is 250 miles per hour, which is still pretty good, but it's not 1,000 miles per hour.
I suck.
You do not suck.
What do you mean?
If you can train your
So I can what? Stop a bigger rock?
you can stop a building from falling.
And then do what with it? It just sits there, Tiana.
Get people out from under it. People inside of a building. You could pause it before it collapses and get them out of there.
Oh my god, you're a hero.
Pause the building. Or pause the people. Inertia.
Oh god! His invincible scene as the people are falling out of the building. Fucking god.
But I mean, that's a really useful ability.
It's like tapping the string to get shit.
Buildings and things breaking all the time is very useful. And even at that, I mean, a villain, you can pause them and attack them. That's also useful. You can pause people. I've seen you do it.
I've done it to you.
Yeah, I know. It's not good. It's really good on me, I found. I think because of how much I use time, I think it's really good on me since I'm always using it.
Mhm.
It sucks. That's why whenever I tried using your power with mine, it paused me for like a minute or two. It was bad. It took me out of the fight. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. It didn't work very well.
So I got one thing on you.
You got one thing. Dude, both of those are really cool.
I can only do it like 10 feet away though.
I mean, yeah, but you can keep practicing it. That's why you keep practicing to get better at it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, like, I've had to. Tiana will make her jet of flame. Like, I've had to practice this a lot. That's the only reason I can do this, and I can now use to attack people. That's the only way I have to attack people.
Can I be a hero?
Huh? Could you be a hero?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
I imagine so. Yeah. You'd have to probably want to train some more, but for sure.
Okay.
I think even now you probably could be, but I think it would be a better idea to train some more before you go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to train you. I've got some things I have to do. Unfortunately am a very busy person just generally, but I can definitely make time for you on probably if you
I want to train with your friends.
Yeah, I could.
Or am I gonna be like the lame younger sister that makes you guys not be able to curse around me?
That wouldn't stop.
I don't think that'll ever stop Jet.
Blatantly
That's
swore in
fair.
front of her.
It will stop Kane. It will fully stop Kane.
I don't want to train with Jet.
Very much to begin with.
I don't
That's
like
fair.
Jet.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I don't. Yeah.
No, be
I
honest.
mean, I could get. I can get. I mean,
I'm not here.
far as you're
Kane.
aware.
Sunny isn't really supposed to be doing any work right now because he.
Wow, that's Sunny?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She already
Wow.
put those dots together.
Yeah.
She's just putting them together again.
Yeah.
This is
He
certain.
broke his arms
How?
really bad.
I'm more meant than everything else.
I punched that trash that one time. Yeah!
Yeah,
He just looks.
so scrawny. Yeah, it works pretty well to hide his identity. His ability is what gives him so much raw power. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want, I can call the others and get them here.
You don't have to right now. I don't want to interrupt them. Just like whenever you guys got next or something, and I could show
You
up.
know that Victor is free.
Oh my god, do I need a hero suit?
Now that Evelyn was just here.
You can make me a hero suit.
I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That's awesome.
Um,
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I could do that.
Toby, why are you barking?
Do you have like a hero name in mind? Is that something you've thought about?
Well, it wasn't a hero name,
Okay.
but online I go by Stasis.
Oh, sure. That sounds cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty similar to how I did mine. Alacrious is just a play on alacrity, so.
I haven't really thought about a hero suit, but I
Yeah, I'm
could send you some ideas.
sure. I'm actually not the biggest fan of mine. I like it, but I'm not really good at a whole design for it. It doesn't feel very. It doesn't have a strong sense of identity, and that's my biggest complaint about mine.
Well, you can move fast and fire,
Yeah.
but it's also time related, I guess. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see why you're struggling with the suit. I was just gonna put like an hourglass on mine or something.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Obvious.
Yeah. I mean, but that makes it good if it's obvious.
Mhm.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, I only figured this out recently. Can you always tell what time it is? Do you have that?
Does she have
I don't
that?
think.
I don't
think
so
she
either.
does.
I mean, I can check a clock.
Okay.
I do have clock awareness. I always know where a clock is.
And I have
Okay.
time sense.
I
I
did-
have sense when there is
10
time.
galaxies of me, I know where the
Time
nearest
is that?
clock is.
In galaxies. Crazy.
I know if time is passing or not. Real.
Time is not that much.
What?
That's sort of time perception. If I pay enough attention, I can see the passing of time.
Yeah, because I only realized because when I figured out my power is time related that
But
I can
watching
always just
Jess
tell what
go
time it
bake,
is.
I can't. Do you not listen to Dad when he
It
talks?
takes intense amount of focus.
No, not as much as I should.
Yeah.
He talks a lot though, and it's usually about the same thing. And it's always about focus with your
Watching ice freeze in the zone.
yeah. Eh.
Invigorating.
Though I unfortunately understand what he means now with the fire, because I'm doing what he always yells about. So, eh. But that's so cool. I didn't know you got mom's power. That's awesome.
I haven't told
Stand
anyone.
there and
Yeah,
watch.
I mean I figure.
I can tell you
um,
exactly how things are unfolding currently.
Teleporting shadow. That's really.
Sight.
I imagine if you train it, you could make that so. You could probably increase the distance on that.
I don't know. I've tried, though. I can do it back to back really fast. Like the park actually makes it kind of nice, as like she.
Oh my.
As she gets back over to you. Okay, I should not do that. I'm so lightheaded. I'm gonna actually, as just she pukes in her mouth a little bit.
That's super.
So much vertigo.
Yeah,
Like a mile in
yeah,
9
but
minutes.
that's so awesome.
Totally
But
cool.
like after that, I'm winded.
Yeah. Okay, but honestly, that's pretty good training for that. Just doing it a lot over and over again.
I'm like,
Until I puke?
but I have to pick it up
It's
myself.
not quite until that, but yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
I've puked a few times practicing my fire.
So do I have to wait to see your friends until I get a suit?
You don't have to. If you want to, you can. But I don't know. It will take me a bit to make a suit. I've got the.
So if I
dinners.
do hide my identity,
Yeah.
and you bring me there, and you're like, hey, this is Stasis, she should train with us, they're not, like, that would be weird, right?
I can tell you a lot about like undertale
Probably.
So
Particularly because you are very clearly younger, and that gives too much sidekick energy, and that's.
I'm not your sidekick.
No, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that gives too much, and a lot. But it's mostly that you're younger than me.
Yeah,
and
she like kicks the ground.
You're not my sidekick. I would never do that. I'm just saying that people just don't like that idea. You can go however you'd like to though. If you want to come as that, you totally can. You could go as Zolka, you could go as Stasis, it doesn't matter.
Do I have to call you Alacrious while we're around them?
No. They all know who I am.
But they will know if you call them.
Okay, do you want to keep throwing stuff?
Sure, yeah.
Should Kane come over here?
Yeah, I mean, I could call him over here, see if he's available. I
No,
don't
we
know
should
if he's
probably
either.
wait until, like, I talk. When should I come over?
I don't know when we're meeting next. I know when we're meeting up next, but that's not something you should go to. When would be a good time? I will figure out the time that you could meet up with us. Though it would unfortunately be at Jet's property. That is kind of where we meet up.
Okay. I'll just wear different shoes than.
It's in a box. We gotta hide it better than that. She's too smart.
Yeah, but
She's not too.
she's not very smart.
Well, she figured you out right away.
Well, that was.
That's because it's right there.
It is right there.
Okay,
It's
but
only because she grew up knowing you guys as yourselves. That was the
With our
reason.
powers.
And then Evelyn mentioned, yeah, I've been training my plant powers that do the plant thing, like the plant hero did. Yeah.
I also picked up healing, unrelated.
She said that, but
I know.
Also, I was just walking down the street one day and I fought a Tarrasque. It's
Crazy, right?
She happened to be wearing like this really interesting cosplay
Yeah.
of like a character that doesn't
No,
actually exist.
I don't
In
know.
this
Yeah, can we still convince her that we're cosplayers?
okay, but if they
Classic.
don't want me there, I don't have to be there. I don't want to do that.
I will talk to them about it. But either way, I'm more than happy to help train you. I think I have a lot of thoughts on being a hero in Marcainne, and particularly why our family was like basically brought to Marcainne in that. But I feel like honestly, being a hero just kind of makes sense.
I guess it's fair.
Yeah, that's a lot of reason that I
It's true.
I do it is because I mean that's kind of why it's not because we have to be heroes. It's because they like having superpowered people here. But I feel like that being a hero it just looks really good for that program, and I like it. It's really fun. It's really stressful. I have
That's only because you
fights are really hard, but
The moment you don't do that, we're fucked.
it's been fun and it pays pretty well. So, but yeah, I'm more than happy to train you. I will talk to the others about what they want to do.
Okay.
Alright, let's throw some stuff around.
just waiting until there's a session. Somebody else listen.
As she's extremely good at catching stuff.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can throw that she can't
no,
stop.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing Jane could throw that she couldn't stop. Very
Yeah.
technically, but like realistically, that's not true.
Yeah.
Blast with fire.
Truck. What?
Blast with fire.
What truck?
Throw a truck at her.
Truck.
I can throw a truck.
No, but you can rent a U-Haul.
And Kane can throw a truck.
Here you go, U-Haul.
What part of renting? I'm not paying for a
I should have thought it was like this when I picked it up.
It's still floating in the air.
Feet up in the air, out in the angle. There's a dent, like half dented around a tree.
Evelyn,
Closed
eventually you get back after taking Tony to the mental hospital, slash rehab facility.
But it's,
You know, I always told you that you were going to be some sort of hero or something. You know, you just got that heart. You got that heart.
That's very
in you,
nice,
kid.
Tony.
And I'll tell you what, I love you. You're a good niece. Come here. Just lay on
Tony,
you.
I don't remember being part of the family, but alright.
He's fully crying. He's just crying.
It's alright. It's okay.
As eventually you get back,
I'll remember at your christening anyway.
Soko looks exhausted, like fucking exhausted. And you've stopped throwing things at her, and you've said continued to throw things while she keeps the previous one stasis, and now she's just holding a bunch of things, and she looks like she's about to pass out. As Evelyn, you get back, as immediately as Zoko looks over and loses her focus, all the stuff drops. Okay. Yeah, great. Oh, okay, I'm gonna sit down on the ground.
That's intense for a first time.
I've been training. If I train with you guys, am I gonna be like, am I gonna be lame? I don't wanna be lame. I don't wanna stop you guys from doing cool
With you,
stuff.
When would we train together? What?
Paradise. She falls down the ground and lays back.
She figured it out.
Oh.
She figured it out.
Is that my fault?
No!
Yes.
Not entirely, but
can get out of this.
You wanted the last piece, yes.
Shit.
It's mostly Jed's fault. And he wasn't even here, so like.
Jensen's done nothing.
I am the least liability out of the group in terms of roleplay.
It's true.
Out
It
of
is.
everyone
Yeah,
in the
but-
group, I have done the least amount of shit.
Alright.
So far.
No, I don't
That's
see
fine.
why you would be a
Fucking
liability.
menace.
I mean, obviously, you wouldn't go out with us and like do things, but like if you wanted to train with
Not a
us.
liability. I'm asking if it'd be lame.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
Why would it be lame?
God, you fucking
Honest
suck.
question, why would it be lame?
I'm Taeyona's little sister.
And?
It's like babysitting.
No?
Okay.
It's training. I mean, it's going to be like this. It's very intense and
What do you
very
want to train
exhausting.
for?
Huh?
Just get better at your powers, or?
I'm gonna become a hero, I think. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Okay. People need to start somewhere.
Yeah.
This is probably the safest way to get started, honestly. There's nothing lame about it.
I didn't really want to be a hero, but then you guys got like really popular
We did. Being the first hero team will do that to you.
from 12th Ward.
Yeah.
It is quite exciting. We've been given a lot of opportunities. It's very exciting.
12th Ward doesn't get popular heroes, and now it has 6 of you guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's okay. This just popping off.
I don't know, I think Rising Star doubles our numbers,
It's
but
just
still.
it didn't.
like,
It depends.
Just
Rising
work
Star is pretty up there.
Rising
She's
Star is
impressive.
incredible.
She is. She's a very nice person.
I do like this.
How's that?
Kane pops up out of a trash can. You guys talk about Rising Star? Yeah, I'm having some thoughts. It's just,
Anyways,
you look so pretty.
do the rest of you guys want to do anything on Saturday?
I do have to reach out to Tori to be like, hey, is it cool if I reach out to the band Livewire and ask for their agent's name? Because I know they have one now.
That's explicitly what she told you to do.
Okay. Well, she told me to get the agents. I wasn't sure if she asked me to email them. Then I will email Livewire and ask, essentially
Why
be
are
like,
you emailing them?
Because they have an email.
This is Victor.
because it's Victor and they have an email.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I should have to keep re-explaining my character.
That's honestly valid.
Okay.
I'm still upset about it. You see them every Thursday and on the weekend. Like you very well could go to a concert tonight and like ask them.
The
Anyways.
idea is so that it's not Victor asking.
But like Boombox can show up.
I see.
Boombox could
Boombox
show
can
up.
show up.
Yeah.
Boombox could show up.
Boombox could show up.
But
No,
I feel
okay.
like
You email them as you get a response. Not from anyone in Livewire because they don't answer their fucking emails. Instead from their agent.
Okay.
Yeah. As
This is what I'm saying.
you can put her in contact with Tori.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not all.
Agents
But not all.
As you do get that set up.
All right.
Paradise did have a reason for being at the park.
Yeah.
She is trying to follow the Guardian's instructions and try to control her powers by changing the pigment of flowers, changing the way the leaves blow, trying to like
Nice.
do
Roll
smaller.
a power check.
I guess Victor will also have to train his power. Victor will
it's
do
gonna
that
go.
then.
It's gonna go public
I
that
wanna
we're
go
training
for that.
under the guard.
Yeah,
and
so
Zoka's
I-
gonna be angry at me.
She's gonna be like
Lot
10
better.
different
A
levels
lot
of piss.
better.
She's gonna be like, oh, okay, so you're just better than me
Quick
at
choice,
everything,
and-
aren't you?
Yeah.
23.
I don't think she's gonna know who that
23.
is.
Yep.
But she's gonna know how
23 is great.
popular it makes us.
You don't actually make any progress though. This is
gonna
very
vomit.
difficult for you. But you attempt.
You're right.
And mostly it's attuning with the plants, and you feel like you do a pretty good job of that. As eventually Zoko and Tiana leave, allowing you to spend just you and yourself at the park. You feel like this would probably go better if you had a place that was just more nature focused, so farther out of Marcainne. But it's not a necessity, it just would help. Anyways, okay, yes.
Victor also, Victor's not as dumb as Quincy is, and would also think, maybe I should do the thing that Guardian is telling me to, and also train.
Nice. Also, in your email, what did you say in the email to Livewire?
Just like a, hey, wanting to see about any future partnerships that we could do, both with me and you guys. let me know if I could reach out to your agent to discuss anything in the future.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Then in that case.
No.
Go fuck yourself. Actually, shut the fuck up.
From their agent.
Yeah, from their agent.
Bent elbows.
Their agent is actually 12 years old.
It's just Zach.
Actually, it's skipping toilets.
Actually, get skipping toilet.
Do all of you go to rest early in the day?
On Saturday, no, Victor has to does patrolling on Saturdays.
So how late?
Usually out till about midnight.
Okay, because you have to meet with the Guardian at 5 a.m.
Shit, I go to bed at like 11 then.
Okay.
As soon as Jet gets off work, I'm going home. It's like 5:30. I'm passing the fuck out.
Yeah, nice. Big
But you set
sleep.
an alarm.
Yeah.
There's no way that Jet could sleep 12 hours. Jet can sleep 12 hours.
Just late
It's
to
like
it.
15
I was
hours,
doing
I
the
can
thing on the
believe
note.
As you guys go to bed, Tiana. No, I'm kidding.
Kane.
5 a.m. Is everyone at the Klein Agency building on time?
No.
Yes.
Amazing.
As the three of you guys are here,
Yes.
Guardian is out front, I imagine.
Hmm?
A Klein registered vehicle,
Yeah, just like an SUV.
yes, is parked out front. The sun has yet to rise, as Evelyn is not here.
I'll call her.
Let's say, despite it being 5 in the morning, Jet looks better rested than Jet's been in
Weeks.
Tiana does not look about rested.
No shit.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm on my way. I'm like about 5 minutes out. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry.
No, it's okay. Just make sure that you hurry on over. Alright, see you soon.
Before we get on with this, since Evelyn's late, I want to let you two know something. My sister figured out who she figured out.
No, we trust exercise. Did you tell him? Did you spell?
After she was already sure of it, yeah.
Oh.
She was already she already knew, and then I confirmed.
She
Yeah.
just so happened to meet Kane and Evelyn back to back
Yeah.
after going to Tiana's job at the. Anyways.
Thank you,
She's
God.
known us for a very long time, so.
Guardian slowly reaches for his utility belt. And he clicks a button as a little thing pops into his hand. And he reaches over. And onto your like forearm where I imagine you have like a bracelet or something.
Yeah.
He puts a little gold star.
Victor is mauling over here. Victor wants my gold star. Victor wants my gold star.
That is what we get for telling the truth. Right away.
Tiana's winning.
In the spirit of honesty, then,
Since we're telling the truth.
Slowly reaches for the belt.
I told this to Tiana right away, but I'm doing hopefully a sponsorship with Livewire. My powers work off of sound, and I can see things. You guys knew about this in the Fight with Guardian.
Yep.
But I'm hoping to play their music whenever we go to fights.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Gotta say, but if we ever have to do a stealth mission and you turn that on, or accidentally turn that on,
Do you think I'm that stupid, Jet?
no.
Right under your
I'm
entrance.
just saying. I'm just saying.
But
You better be smart.
she actually decided that she wants to train to become a hero, so I'm going to help her do that. So if you guys could also help at times, that would be useful.
Sure.
Guardian fully looks at you with like a look of genuine, like true who the fuck and why the fuck of I'm training you. Why the fuck do you think you could train somebody else? Like it's clear, his emotions
Yeah.
are clear on his face.
It's just helping her train her power. It's not like actually the hero training.
That Guardian look was rent free in my head.
It's iconic,
It's
it's
so
iconic.
good.
I just want to help her with her power.
All right. If Evelyn doesn't get here in 1 minute, so
She said she was 5 minutes in.
She said she was 5 minutes
Yeah,
away.
it's been a
About,
few minutes.
Okay.
about 3 minutes ago, so it should probably be about 2 more minutes.
I said 1 minute.
You could just texting her, hurry!
Yeah, is swinging over here up to you guys is Evelyn. Or Paradise.
Stick landing, stick landing, stick landing.
Can you roll an acrobatic check? Or...
Yes.
Stick
Yep,
landing,
yep.
stick landing,
I
eat
said
shit,
yes.
eat shit.
Tuck and roll.
11.
It's not too bad.
Just stick
As
it.
she doesn't like tuck and roll at all. She just like lands and then like has to take a few steps forward. It would
That's
lose her
fine.
points in the Olympics, but
That's fine. If you do that in a fight, a villain's gonna shoot you in the head. You need to land and be ready to move instantly.
Guardians.
I'm a really big fan of him. He's just so
Shoot you in the head. What?
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
I don't.
Yes, sir, you're right.
Well, in the car, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
As you guys all pile into the car.
I just realized an awful detail about Jet's suit.
Yep.
Not only are the gloves fingerless, but there are holes for his heel and toes in his suit so that he can stick.
Yeah.
Yucky.
It is not in him. He cannot stick his shoes to walls.
Yeah.
It's his feet.
Oh wow, there isn't a
Legitimate.
hole in the bottom of this car. It's great.
I imagine it honestly looks like a the lower half for like a training unitard for what are they called, the acrobatics.
Eventually it'll look like
Acrobats. That's the word. Fuck. I said acrobatics.
that. No, yeah, eventually it'll be that. Right now it is like a wetsuit with holes in it.
Yeah. Nice.
As you guys hop in the car, it is this
Wait.
nice leather black interior. The back of the SUV is set up so that the seats face each other instead of all facing forward. As you guys sit around it, there are like some fancy screens in here, but other than that, regular ass vehicle.
Do the seats spin?
What?
Do they spin a little bit? Do they go from side to side?
It's a
No. Okay.
couch.
Just had to ask.
It's a car.
What?
I was hoping.
I drive us to the prison and I tell Victor, shut up.
Yeah.
You tell Quincy to shut up. They're gonna
Guardians
say
don't drive.
word.
They have a driver.
What's up? Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Okay, great.
Flying vehicle.
Yeah.
As you guys are driven, is there anything Guardian would like to tell them before?
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to say. But you need to keep your cool. Whatever he says, do not show reaction, emotion. Unless your intention is to show empathy. If he says something to get under your skin, don't let him. Focus on why we're here. Alright. Just, while we're driving, steel yourselves. This isn't going to look pretty.
And with that, as you guys make your way past, or out of 12th Ward, past the factory district of the Belts, into Lockett. As here in 10th Ward, the same Superfax facility that not even a week ago had one of the few outbreaks or breakouts that it has had in its history of its conception. The Supermax facility of Marcainne. As the van drives up to the heavily guarded gates, as the driver goes through some scans as the van is permitted in, as you guys are driven into a parking lot and eventually walk up to the front entrance. As you guys make your way into here, you guys are patted down, gone through security scanner, through a different security scanner, through a different security scanner, likely all for different things. Before eventually you guys are told to sign waivers for the power of nullification that you guys will be under during the entire time inside of the Supermax. So.
Remind me, does power nullification work on natural powers?
Yes, but it depends. They do not work on Jet. they will work on Boombox and Tayana and Evelyn.
Does that mean for brief periods of the time I get to experience what it's like not to have to wear headphones?
You still have
God
hypersensitive ears.
damn this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is a natural body augmentation that I cannot control.
Yeah, it's what counts as an innate power, which is like Jet's wings and his flight, and maybe his shrinking. I don't know if his shrinking works.
Okay, so my ultra
Actually, yeah,
hearing.
your shrinking doesn't work. That's
Yeah.
similar to Boombox's, sonic control.
Yeah.
So does my ultra hearing work?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing of mine.
Guardian
works.
loses everything except for leaping, protection, super strength, and his senses. Other than that, everything else is gone, including his enhanced abilities for strength and constitution, putting him at 10s in both of those.
Yeah, all of Evelyn and Tayana's stuff will be shut down.
Yep.
You basically get to keep your ultra hearing, as well as all your vulnerabilities.
I can fly and stick.
You can
That's
fly and
genetic.
stick. Yes, you can.
I can lift a lot of weight, and I hear really good. And I have
As
danger sense.
eventually, you guys are brought to a meeting room where there is this heavy reinforced glass pane between you guys and the vigilante known as Crucible. As he sits, no longer adorned for those of you that knew him, in his steel supersuit with the red hand on the helmet, but instead his scarred face that you guys had seen once before. There is a large device that allows you guys to speak through each other.
I would like to also say that, like, when they walk him in to sit him down, he's, like, cuffed with giant bracers like this, and they've put a helmet over him as well, and locked that to his head, because his mouth is a weapon. Dude is a monster. As they have to unlock that, and then they do not freeze hands, they magnetize them with electromagnets to the table. As he, like, rolls his neck and blinks, as his first time seeing light in probably days.
Yeah.
And he looks up with, like, recognition to all of you. I didn't even think you'd show up.
We did. Because you wanted to talk to us.
Here's the deal. You listen to what I have to say now. You take it seriously, you take it to heart. And I'll plead guilty to everything they're charging me of. And I'll willingly give up all the information of everything else I've done. But you promise me, with whatever little fucking honor you little shits might have left, you promise me you'll take this seriously. All of you! And, like, as he does that, I think a guard walks up and fucking, like, tases him. Promise.
I promise to take what you're saying seriously.
I promise to take what you're saying seriously and listen to your request.
I promise to take it seriously.
And the Guardian, with his arms crossed in the back, just goes, I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't. You have my word. He was just a kid. He wanted to be like you. And it's because of me that he's not. I found him. Stabbed,
shot, lying in a pool of his own blood, being stomped on by some low-life thugs. He tried to stop them. Tried to save the honor and dignity of an innocent woman. He tried to do what was right. But a 16-year-old kid versus 5 men. It wasn't fair. I didn't mean for him to turn out like me. I wanted him to be better. You've got to understand. I can't help what I am. It's too late for me. I like what I do, and I'll never apologize for it. Killing scum. Cleaning the streets of their filth. But Mateo, he's like you. Or at least he would have been. He needs you.
He looks at you, Tayana.
He needs someone smart enough to tell him that I fucked up.
He looks to you, Evelyn.
He needs someone kind enough to tell him that he can be a good man.
He looks to you, Jet.
He needs someone to teach him how to be a person.
And he lands on you.
He needs someone to tell him that he can be more. That he can be a hero. He can be. I've seen it. He was helping people. He did that shit you do when you patrol. Help grandmas across the street. Fucking clean up garbage and trash in 13th. Like the streets weren't made of it. He tried. He tried and he tried, and the city chewed him up and spat him out and left him at my feet. You could help him. You should help him. You have to. You have to!
As he starts to freak out, his veins start to bulge, he starts to lift the electromagnet, and as it starts to, that's over 1,000 pounds. As a guard walks up and just clocks him on the back of the head. And they walk over, and 5 men have to hold him down, pry his jaw open, and force feed him pills. And this is a whole 4-minute endeavor before eventually he's calmed down enough again.
You want to call yourself heroes? Do what I can't do. Do what I wouldn't do. Don't just fight crime. Undo what criminals like me have caused. Undo the damage. Please, I'm begging you. You might not trust me because I'm a murderer, but he can be more.
And he looks at the Guardian and says,
you have an obligation. If you don't help him, you're as bad as me! If you leave him and turn your back, you're as bad as me. I hate you. I hate you for what you did to him. But now I'm begging you. I will cooperate. I will even give the names of all people that I've been tracking. All targets, all names. And I'll release my database to the police. Just help him. Save him from the bad men. Like fake heroes and vigilantes. Please. Please.
Yes, sir.
We can look into what we can. But you also know that things are very grim for him right now.
All I asked was that you listen. I don't want to hear your excuses. You'll do what you do. You'll choose what you choose. Yeah. Is he in a cell like me? Is he locked up with chains like me?
Guardian has this information. Would he like to say anything? I can give it to him.
Yeah, Guardian chimes in. No. He's in an isolated facility. He's not in chains unless he's fighting the doctors. We're getting him help for what you did to him. For what this city did to him. Trying to give him a chance at life. Instead of turning him into a weapon. And Crucible just nods slowly.
Do you do any of you here see what I see, or do you think I'm just blind? That's all right! I'm blind! I'm fucking...
As like he starts to shout, someone walks up and just injects him as he... And they lock him up and lift him and carry him away. Violently unhinged. I like role-playing him.
I love
Crucible's
it too.
fun. Bro goes from 0 to 100 like that.
Psychopathic mother.
That was really good for Mateo to be around, but I think that really helped him.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it really calmed the nerves.
Yep.
Here, Mateo, have a nice cup of tea. You fucking bitch!
As the 5 of you are escorted out of the meeting room, not off the premises of the Super Max, but out of the front doors.
Good job. I imagine that must have taken a lot of willpower to bite your tongues. Victor. Sorry, he wouldn't say that. Boombox. Paradise. I'm proud of both of you.
Thanks.
Alacrious Mayfly, thank you for going along with the I promise thing. Psychopaths like him just need validation for what they need to say.
Yeah, no, that seemed like the kind of play at the moment.
Good job. Now that you've gone along with what he said, it's very likely he's actually going to. And like Asgardian speaking, he receives a on his gauntlet. And look at that. He's already releasing names.
Good. And then success.
Mission success.
Excellent.
Now we can wash our hands of this. And Guardian starts walking towards the car. Fucking job well done. He feels great. Never has to think about any of this again.
Can you? That was what I was just saying.
Turning to you two.
This makes a little bow
Guardian.
on top of this mission. Makes it look even better for us.
Do you know where they're keeping Mateo?
Fuck.
They're
Yeah.
keeping him in Fourth Ward. They're keeping him at the Blue Ridge Youth Psychiatric Center.
Blue Ridge Youth Psychiatric Center.
Can we stop a meeting?
Fuck.
Fuck. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll set one up for all of you. Or who would like to attend.
I would not.
I want to be there.
Mayfly.
I would only be a detriment.
Can I ask why?
I'd like to say because the guy's a murderer, but in truth, I only saw him once, and it was sitting in my house.
Good enough answer for me.
Yeah.
I'll set an appointment for the two of you. When are you free?
Mainly on the weekends, but if I can get a time, then I can make
You have time today, Paradise.
Yeah.
We'll just go there now. Alacrious Mayfly. You two are free to continue training. Mayfly, I know you said you would like to do some one-on-one.
If you got time later today,
Meet back with me at 2 o'clock.
outside of Marcainne or out front of the climb building.
Outside of Marcainne.
Understood? I'll be there.
Here, everybody get in the car. We'll go back to the climb building. And the rest of us will leave from there. As we will take the Klein registered vehicle back to the Klein building. Guardian will tip the driver $100. And tell him to wait outside because we're gonna use the services again.
Nice, yeah.
In like a few minutes.
Awesome. As Jet, you head on out. Tiana, you have 7th Ward to get
I
to.
do. You know, is the train? Did they got the trains fixed yet?
Not
Not that quick.
quite that quick.
Yeah, your dad's bad at his job.
They'll have it fixed by the workday on Monday, but
Dad's been working overnight on this shit. Stop.
not quite. Though you have enough time.
Yeah?
You could
Just walk there.
Okay.
no rent an Uber though.
Take a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will head there.
Okay. Yeah. Then in that case, Eli, you can head out now. Briar, do you mind staying for the Mateo conversation?
Yep, I can stay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, we can just do that next session.
We can do that.
Prioritize the game over your health and
I
well-being.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I
don't.
probably should leave then.
Okay, then we'll do the Juniper conversation.
I would like to. I will message you later. I think I know what I want Evelyn's drawback from the 2-on-1.
Oh.
Or that for me.
Base.
I want it to be I can fix them, which is specifically what she said about Mateo.
Yeah.
And I want Mateo to be her drawback. Just trying to get him to be better.
That's crazy. Okay.
Oh, so like Aaron is Kane's
Yes.
drawback.
Yes.
That's huge.
This
You will
Fire.
forgive this boy for anything he
No.
does, including another murder.
It's just Mateo.
I don't forgive him for everything. I have to make him better. I have to make
It
him
becomes
better.
like it becomes like an obsession.
Yes.
For Kane, Aaron's not quite an obsession. I mean, maybe borderlines, but like,
Yeah.
but like for Kane, it's I will always prioritize Aaron over everything else.
For Evelyn, it's I have done something unforgivable by not giving him a chance, and I need to right this wrong.
My goal for Jet, no drawbacks. Anyway.
Based.
Anyway, that's what I want. That's the I can fix them.
Besides
Yep.
the character.
That's a person.
So I
Have a
do
good
want
night.
Mateo to become more permanent. It's
Sorry,
not
he's
originally
a
the role we intended for
personality.
him, but
Not
Yeah.
the
No,
character.
I'm done.
Minus the charisma. Anyway. Fantastic session. I had a lot of fun. Plug in. Plug in, plug out.
later I will see you all Thursday.
Yes.
Did you say you need to go to sleep too?
Yeah.
Good night.
I do.
I mean,
Good
you have to
dog,
work out.
Skaboodle.
Your dick is now a noodle.
Your wiener is now a noodle.
I was gonna say it, but then I wasn't gonna say it, and then Lauren said it. So
I did say it.
Yeah.
In a deep and luxurious voice.
Briar, I have to wait for you to leave because the dog is gonna bark, but
Welcome to 102.5.
I'm still recording and I didn't know it was gonna be this loud.
That's so funny.
we got our good bag ASMR.
Yeah.
Audience
Sorry, let me just get the coins in there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Quincy.
Okay.
Good night. Welcome to 102.5. The fuck.
The fuck is crazy. Okay,
You like that?
That was pretty good. I got it.
Tayana.
Yeah.
You get a car as you drive up. I don't think Tayana's ever been this
I've been
far
in Seventh
east
Ward.
of Sugar Island, northeast, I should
Yeah.
say. As you're passing by Lake Huron, that's the one on the east, right? Passing by Lake Huron, it's beautiful. There's a number of attractions and buildings and whatnot out here, private docks and ships and whatnot. As you drive up, Vesuvi is actually on a more inclined space. I wouldn't quite call it mountainous
No,
because it's
hill.
Sugar Island, but hilly region of Sugar Island. As there is a lot of nature this far north, and unlike the nature that exists in 12th and 13th Ward, and the basically non-existent nature of the belts, it's not brown or withered or dried or mostly just grayed out from the snow. It's actually, despite it being September, green, vividly green. And more importantly, that is all well-maintained property. The grass is freshly cut, even on the sides of the roads, and the trees are always freshly trimmed. As you start passing by the largest houses you have ever seen in person. Yeah. Mansions.
Oh my God, is it a
Proper
3-bedroom?
mansions.
Diana is dreaming right now.
Oh yeah. Before eventually you get to a large estate. It has
Jeff Bezos.
a giant black metal fence that goes around the entirety of the estate as a large gate is opened up for you as the car is permitted through the security scans. You have to stop by as you hand over your ID, you answer a lot of questions, you get the documentation, you hand them your phone for a bit so they can check the Buzz app. A whole slew of things. Before eventually you drive up. The road that leads up to this place is decorated with a variety of trees alongside of it. As it's one of those curved driveways, Hollywood-esque style. As you find a 3-story mansion that the out front has these large Roman, like Greco-Roman-esque columns that lead into a giant front door as you are let out of the car. As
Okay, yep, I can do this.
yeah,
As Tayana will walk up and knock on the door.
yeah, there are 2 large stone statues outside the front of the door. These giant lion-esque, almost like the Asian lion gargoyle statues. As there's a large brass knocker on the door as you knock on it. As eventually you are let in, as a proper butler opens up. Hello.
Hello, I'm Alacris. I have a meeting 3 o'clock.
Yes, I will take you to the smoke room.
Excellent, thank you.
As you walk in, it is a giant front room. There are a number of just pedestals on here with a variety of artifacts floating mid-air, spinning. Immediately there's a left wing and a right wing that lead off into giant hallways, but he takes you into a back doorway, as you are led into a much smaller, though not any less lavish hallway. You see, moving about this area is a large jade construct, a greyhound, one of the 2 that usually work alongside him during his work.
Spaghettios.
Yeah. As it just kind of like watches you and the butler as you guys move through. As the butler opens up a door for you, as a very, very nice, ornate smoking room is shown to you. It has about 4 very, very nice office chairs, the large wide ones, with like velvet cushions, a very, very nice fireplace, a small half bar at the back corner with a cupboard of a variety of vintage wines and other spirits inside of it. As you sit down, as the butler speaks to you, Davis will be here shortly.
Excellent, thank you so much.
Yes. As the door closes and you are left alone. As
Trust it. Okay.
yeah, only about a minute or so after the butler leaves, Jade Miss underneath the door as it reapparates, as the Jade Greyhound reapparates, as it walks over to one of the chairs that is empty and circles a few times and then lays down. As about 5 minutes pass. Guys. About 5 more minutes pass as walking in, opening the door, is Liam Davis, former archaeologist. But actively Liam Davis. He's not dressed in his Jade Emperor suit at all. He is in a very, very nice dress pants, dress shoes, a nice undershirt, and a jade green suit jacket. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
Creepered on
yeah.
it.
As he walks in, his hair is swept back. His eyes have that familiar sparkle that they did the first time that you saw him. As he closes the door.
Hello.
Yes, Alacris, yes?
Yes.
Wonderful to meet you again. As he holds out his hand. We got the stairs, right?
Yes.
Yes. Liam Davis, I hope I'm not so arrogant to assume that you have forgotten about me.
No, I have
Okay,
not.
wonderful. As he sits down. I would offer you a drink, but unfortunately against the law, so I will not be doing that.
Of course. Thank you for meeting with me. I really appreciate it. I
don't mind if I drink.
I have. So I've got a question about something that I acquired on a mission I did, and I felt that
Magical ancient artifact?
Yeah, I felt that you'd probably be the best one to bring it to.
I appreciate that. I actually know a few people who would probably be better with the magic side of things, but in particular, I am very happy that you did come to me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I went on a lot of this is going to be me not wanting to explain stuff because it's a lot of Tiana explaining. Tiana will very quickly
explain the origin of her powers.
Her powers.
I suppose,
yeah. And then explain the temple that we went to down in Mexico City.
I had done my research on the reports.
Yeah. So I acquired this tablet from that whole excursion, and then somebody came and took it from me claiming they wanted it, and then I had a dream, not dream.
And so you believe that you, as well as this person you met in the dream, as well as the one who was turning people to dust in Mexico City, were or are descendants of the god Shurikutli?
Yeah, we're descendants of those blessed by.
I see. Okay.
Some one or the other. I'm not really sure.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know how to use this. The only experience I had with it was before we had forged it completely. Anytime that I would mess with it, I would get visions of the future while trying to put it together. And then I haven't gotten it since I've had it, and I've been pretty much keeping it on my person all of the time because I'm just worried about it losing it, somebody coming and taking it. So.
Well, while there's nothing inherently wrong with the visions, oftentimes they are prophetic in nature, telling of the future in some extent. Typically, they do come with bad luck associated with them.
Yeah.
Though I'm more curious about the people who have been able to harness Shurikutli's power stronger than you have.
Yeah, I only know of all of my family has this power, naturally. I know of my dad who had it. He pretty much only has access to fire, but he's quite adept with it. He is a welder. He can weld. He technically can do like laser engraving with his because he's honed it so well.
Your dad has not mentioned anything of the tablet or this person or shadows. Yes.
No, I haven't mentioned it to him either because he's not I haven't told him I'm a hero. So.
There is a chance that whoever this person is, you didn't happen to get a name, did you?
No, I should have asked that.
Should it happen again, you definitely should, yes.
Yeah.
There is a chance that whoever it is residing in First Ward, which would be concerning. There are only 2 heroes or even witnesses who have reported of it, that being you and Bind.
Bind has reported of this individual?
I mean, you witnessed him last time in First Ward. There's not much that goes on in there that Bind does not know about.
I guess that makes sense. I hadn't really thought about it that way.
You're telling me Bind saw that shit and did nothing? Bitch ass! Man, I hate Bind.
But I know that my dad has it and uses fire. I have it and it manifests itself as me being a speedster and having fire. My sister has it, but she can only pause things in time, as well as she has some of my mother's power, which is she can teleport between dark spaces, between shadows. I only learned this literally yesterday, and there was the lady down in Mexico City. She could do something with it. I'm not exactly sure what her situation was, and the only other person I know who is related is I had a brother, but he disappeared. We think he died. shortly after his powers awakened, he just disappeared. We don't really know what happened. We just kind of accept that he died.
Gotta see the amulet.
Yeah, his
Tablet.
Stan will pull the
Yes.
tablet out.
As he grabs it and he flips it in his hands. I could do some testing on it. Mostly it would be asking friends if they know anything about this. Likely it is definitely related to your powers, as the shadow individual had mentioned.
Yeah,
I am nervous that he willingly gave it back to you.
Yeah, it scares me a little bit as a show of good faith.
Well, it could be a scrying sensor,
Oh, okay.
among maybe a way to control you,
Yeah,
but those are only possibilities.
yeah.
There is a chance, being as delusional as he is, that he believes it to do something more than it can. As he hands it back to you. If you'd like, you can leave it dropped off here. I know. If you want to keep it, I understand perfectly.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, leaving it there would probably be smart, but I'm worried that if I give it up again, he might try to get it back because he wants me to have it. That's my worry.
How old was your brother and the other two of you when you developed your powers?
My brother, I think, memories. He was about 9 or so.
Mm-hmm.
I developed it around 6, and my sister developed around 6 or 7 or so. Though they all activated around 2012. They didn't all activate, but you have to be at least 6 for it to start your powers to come to you. But it only started when we.
And
2012.
your brother did not show signs of any specific kind of powers before disappearing?
Not really, no.
There is a non-significant chance that he had the ability to move between time.
Like time travel?
Calling it that is difficult.
Yeah.
Travel implies that you can get from destination A to destination B and then back again. That's not exactly what you can do. But there is a chance that, being at the age of 9, he went back.
Which would mean he would have died instantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
God bless your brave child.
I imagine being a kid, not knowing what his powers were, or how to use them, or understanding them, that this probably happened. It is very, very rare, but it would not be the first time that kids have unlocked their powers and instantaneously gravely injured themselves or
Yeah.
died upon such.
Yeah, that's part of the reason that we kind of figure he might have died.
Yes. What are your powers, though?
My powers, I've had super speed, I've had fire, I developed fire control in the past few months, honestly.
Few months.
Yes, ever since I started being a hero.
I
I was
see.
actually fighting him that day, fighting the shadow that it manifested.
That is
As a
good
jet
to
of
know.
flame, to fight it, and it didn't do anything to it, seemingly.
There is 2 options for this angel that he speaks of. One, it could be taken very literally, and it is an angel of the god Shudakutli, which would be highly unlikely. The amount that we see deific intervention into the modern days, although not impossible, unlikely. More than the case, it is likely a monster, demon of sorts, a spirit that has convinced this descendant of the god that it is an angel, and promising him something, it sounds like power,
Yeah,
in order to achieve its goals.
that makes sense.
That's what I would assume. But as far as I can tell, I've been looking into all of the stuff that Klein at least has. We don't have any strange disappearances, and especially nothing related to the shadow individual.
That is,
So I'm
interesting.
confused as what his goals are. Typically when we get into these more religious-oriented cult villains, as well as demons or spirits, were expecting blood sacrifices, rituals. There should be a trail of something, and with this, there's nothing.
We should be doing something at least.
Despite what you've said, which has, for the most part, been confirmed by Bind, if in the most ominous of ways.
Fair enough. It's good to know that at least it wasn't the entire, that it was real, because it didn't really feel real at the time. That is comforting in one way or another.
Well, it has to be real. You didn't have the tablet, now you do again.
Yeah, that's fair. That was one of the weirder experiences, but this shadow creature that he was able to just create and conjure, he had so many of them. I am glad that he let me go, because if he didn't, there was nothing I could have done to get out of there. And that's the worrisome part.
It is likely in whatever place that he took you, he did not have full sway over your life force. Typically, most don't. Granted, I don't know the power of the individual. It honestly might be a case that even he does not possess the power to do that, but the angel, or whatever, I refuse to call it an angel, whatever is controlling him, tricking him, guiding him, ordering him around, has the ability to do such. That is much more along the lines of the abilities of a demon or a spirit.
Then, is it possible that the reason that this entity is trying to get him to train me is because it wants me more than him?
No.
No? Okay.
I doubt it.
Okay,
Based on
cool.
his capabilities, I do not think, no offense, that it would
No,
want
that's
you
fine.
over him.
That is
Especially if it has been training him for so long.
Yeah.
I think this likely has to do with a false delusion of blood.
Oh, I see.
You're all related to the god.
Okay, I see. Yeah, as opposed to just one person bringing to a salvation, he wants to bring multiple.
Yes, you could
Okay.
believe that his family line, anyone blessed by the god of Shurikutli, is of a superior form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds bad anyway you say that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, he's
Yeah, Lords. Okay.
somewhere in First Ward, and we can't really find him, but he needs to be found somehow.
Yes, I can say, while I am an expert in most things regarding this,
Mm-hmm.
the wide variety of bullshit that ends up at my door means that I don't know a lot. And so these are just educated guesses.
Yes, that makes sense.
Just ideas and theories that I have. They're
Yeah.
not with certainty.
Of course.
But regardless, I do appreciate you coming to me. I am very interested in the tablet, and if you would be so kind, I would like to have time with it.
Sure.
I
can leave it there I should be able to leave it there, yeah.
Of course. If you ever need it, I might not always be in, but I can have one of my servants retrieve it for you.
Of course.
Wonderful. Okay.
He's gonna call from Perth and on Skype.
Right now.
On
On
Skype.
Skype. Right now.
I can't answer. Ryder's not here. I will have to tell him I'm in a meeting. What the fuck? Anyways,
Sorry.
so that's one of the people I'll be reaching out to. Okay, well thank you. I will do more research. Do you mind giving Klein, and you do not have to by the way, but do you mind giving me privileges to look into your records?
Yes, of course.
Specifically about any tests you've done regarding your powers.
Yes, of course, yes.
Wonderful, thank you. As he gets on his app, just to share his buzz here with you as you guys tap your phones. As he sent you a form to fill out digitally as you fill it out. As he starts looking through stuff. As he's scrolling on his phone, he opens up his door. I'll walk you out.
Yes, of course.
Do you have a ride home?
No, but I can figure that out. That's not a problem.
Okay.
The only notable thing in there
almost like this, a ruby.
It's that big too.
No.
Be hype.
Hype. As he holds it out to you.
Alright.
That will stop any aging effects on you.
Really?
Yes.
And that'll... Does that mean like natural aging?
Yes.
Okay. And it's not... Is it evil? I don't know how magic stuff works. I honestly
Perhaps
don't
in its
care.
conception, but that's a very, very long time ago. So.
Okay, that's fair. I
Yeah,
don't
but
really
pork
care. I was
rinds
just
are evil
curious.
in their conception, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, Stan will clip it in.
It should work.
Okay.
Let me know if for any reason it doesn't. Oftentimes, magic with magic can have
Unforeseen consequences.
adverse effects is a thing, but I was going to say more so just doesn't work with each other.
Okay, can talk.
So there is a chance it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I highly doubt it would.
Be dangerous.
Yes.
Okay.
Though I cannot stress how much you cannot tell anybody about this.
Of course. I will not tell anybody.
Klein does know about it, but many people in Klein do not. So,
Okay.
not even your agent, not
Not
anybody.
anybody. Understood.
Not another hero,
Mhm.
not your team. I think you can understand why an item of that caliber would be.
Not what to be spoken about, yes. I understand
Yes.
completely. I appreciate
That's
this.
an illegal item. Anyway, sorry, the magic community would lose their minds if they found out he had that.
Yes, this is why he works in Marcainne.
All I'm saying is that this motherfucker steps out of Marcainne, Dr. Dreamer's like, I know you have it. It's like, oh man. I mean, he's immune to aging too, but like that's for other reasons. Bro's fucked up.
That's crazy. Okay, I hope that helps you.
Yeah, no, that's
I will
amazing.
hold on to the tablet if you need it at any time.
Of
Like
course.
I said, just message me. It was wonderful to meet you.
Yes.
I would like to meet the rest of Quali-Team at some point.
Of
I
course.
do really like the things that you guys do.
Yes, yeah, and we all really like you. You're honestly my favorite member of the Six. I really like all the stuff you do.
You say that to everyone in the Six?
No,
Really?
I don't. No, the other ones scare me for the most part.
You can tell him
There
he's
you go.
Kane's favorite member of the Six. In fact, you should tell him so
I think
he's.
I know for sure you're Sonny's favorite member as well.
They are mostly bark, not bite.
I know.
Except for bind, but
Oh,
Bind
yeah.
is literally
Yeah.
munch.
Oh yeah, Bind.
Sigil.
Bind is very intense.
you've met them?
Briefly,
I apologize.
yeah, yeah.
You also work with Guardian now, who worked with guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met, yeah. Oof. But no, thank you so much. This means so much to me. I appreciate that.
Of course. Anything I can do to help a fellow hero. And besides, I usually try to speak with heroes outside of the Six as often as I can. I've been rather busy as of late, but I'm hoping. There's a lot of you now.
Yeah, there's
What
more
up?
popping up.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
It is. New age of Marcainne.
Yes, very exciting.
Alright. In that case, I have stuff to attend to.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Yes. As you guys walk out of his mansion, as he goodbye. As he walks back inside. As they go through that.
You notice how he only blinked 3.4 times in that whole conversation? I'm not saying he's Searbax.
That's crazy. Okay, with that, we'll end session.
Tiana will run to her dorms,
Yeah, as you run back.
feeling vindicated.
Yep.
Not knowing what she's gonna tell anybody, but
And somewhere, twirling his mustache, Mr. Evil Barris.
And we're ending session. Goodbye! Wait, what was the session name? Eli left early.
That's a good question.
Early, 'cause he hates us.
I don't know. I kind of really love quantity over Quali-Team. And like we did get to see the official introduction, as in like main campaign session, the official introduction of a lot of heroes today. So
Yeah.
that's not terrible. And we added stasis.
Cool.
Yeah, true. That's
I
true.
like quantity over quality.
I like it too, but quantity.
All of new Quali-Team has pretty much been
Quali-Team.
introduced.
They have been.
That's exciting.
I love Briar's idea for her.
Flaw or drawback?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's perfect. Having a single person as like your benefit or drawback is so iconic.
I love it. I love it
like
so much.
Lawrence first introduced that idea to me with Aaron,
Yeah.
and I was like, "That's so fire." And then when you proposed
Benefit,
Zoko
yeah.
being Tiana being her benefit, I was like, "This is so fire," and she's getting fucking mileage out of it, bro.
Yeah, one PowerPoint.
She's getting free training. She got to go to the Klein Tower. She's gonna get like you guys to get her onto the hero track. Yeah, like she get.
Yeah, I also like this option more than the initial idea of pure blackmail of Tan actually working with it.
I do
agree.
too, because like when
it's
it
really
happened, I first up wasn't expecting her to find out because again, she has like a 12 in intelligence, which
she's not
isn't bad by any means, but
That doesn't mean she's smarter than the average person.
yeah,
she's not an idiot.
she
and
just
she
does
has
have a charisma of 18, so she can navigate social situations really well. And I wasn't expecting her to meet Kane there, first off.
No.
And that was going to be the biggest missing piece of the puzzle, is that who the fuck is Kane in Quali-Team? Because there was only ever you guys. And so...
Yep. And then I was like, oh yeah, my new friend.
Yeah, your new friend. Oh, interesting. And she did not put it together there.
No.
She didn't put together that he has a crush on a superhero at all. He didn't get it. Or she didn't get it. And then she goes to talk to Evelyn, and I was like, okay, this is kind of sus, but like for superhero reasons, we'll keep it chill. And then Tana was like, Evelyn was like, yeah, I use my plant powers for plant things, and I was like, Evelyn is so on the news right now after the Taras fight because of her plant stuff. Anyways.
And then Jet.
Jet.
And then just Jet.
And then
Jet.
Boombox.
Yeah.
And then like the person always wear headphones. Anyways,
She should have known from the get-go.
she really should have. But superheroes.
I was gonna say that's the thing about superheroes is you're never
Say
looking for a
goodbye.
superhero.
Oh.